Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified when I am on. So, hey, Lori J, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything? I'm working on this jacket that I'm so excited. I might get one panel done. At least I hope I do. Hello, Wanda. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything today? And what's the weather like where you all are? The weather is in the 70s. Let me see. Is it still 72? Yep, it's 72 right now, and it's going down into the 60s. Woohoo. Be another cold night. What's yarn doing? Oh, two more. So this should do one, and then the other one should do another one. Lori's saying hi to Wanda. Working on a baby blanket. Oh, you're in Nova Scotia. We have a winter storm. Ooh, winter storm. Hello, VJ. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you give a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on? And what's the weather like where you are? Those winter storms are rolling in. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I think everybody's going to be a little chilled tomorrow, including us, but not for long. Ours is short. It's still cold and same sweater. Okay. Mm. I just talked to my friend. She's in the Baltimore area. And she's like, "Yep, it's cold." I said, "Yep, you can keep that cold." And my friend that I had lunch with today, she's going to Boston to do a traveling nurse. Um, I don't know how long she's going to be there. And she's like, "Oh, Gloria, you should come. You should come and do this." I said, "I am not going to Boston in the wintertime. No, sir. Plus, I don't like to travel for work. Keep all that." Yeah, snow this morning didn't stick on the road. I'm making ear savers. Oh, are you making them for the people that are still in the hospital? I have. I made a couple of them, but I every now and again I'll find one here, find one there because I made them and didn't do anything with them. I should try to. I only made maybe 3 of them. I'm not sure. I should try to find them and give them to if one of my nurse friends show up, just give it to them and say, "Hey, if anybody wants one, here they go." So I'm working on this jacket from Ladria Lave. I love her name. I just love saying her name. And I'm working on the body of the doll. And of course, I have yet again changed my mind about my temperature blanket because as everyone knows, I do not like sewing. So I said, well, I think this is going to be one huge granny square. And that's what I started last night. 2 squares in, and I already gave up on making squares. I just don't like putting things together. This jacket, this won't bug me so much, but putting all those squares together bugs me. Did you use acrylic or cotton yarn? Mm, I think I used acrylic. I may have used cotton on something, but I couldn't tell you. Dorian, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on, and what's the weather like where you are? I made a lot of cotton ones, but the hospitals won't let the nurses use them here. Really? Why is that? Hmm. So, is there a preference for them, VJ? Acrylic or cotton? I haven't been in the hospital in eons, so especially for this. I asked one of my friends that's still working in the hospital because I watch the news and they talk about how many cases they have. And she works at one of the hospitals in Miami. And she was like, it's full. I was like, whoa, ICUs are full. Mm-mm. Okay, I gotta repeat row 2 to 13. Last row will be row 3, and row 3 is half double crochet. Okay, so you end with the ribbing part. I was asking because my pattern calls for cotton. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did it in acrylic. I don't know where they are. I just saw some of them, probably laying on the table somewhere. Um, I'm trying to remember. For some reason, I think I used acrylic, but I can't remember. That tells you how long it's been since. And the one I did mine was at the beginning of this whole situation. So, and I was just looking. Um, I don't even know why. I don't know if I like saw something pop up on YouTube or somebody was talking about making them. I think somebody was talking about on one of my lives. They were talking about making them, and I can't remember who it was and how long ago it was. And then I think I went looking for tutorials because I never thought about things like that. But because way back when I was in the hospital, we didn't have to wear these things 24/7. Let me see. Yeah. No, they didn't want any of them. They said it wasn't. Oh, it was. How could it not be sanitary? They take them home, wash them, and okay, okay. Make sure I got 10. Mix up this 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh, did I miss one somewhere? Hope not. Think I did. Mm-mm. Ooh, I hate the frog stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, that's 10. Get in there. We want 6 inches of snow in Nebraska. I'm working on a scrap granny blanket. Oh, you're doing a scrap granny, and I'm doing a temperature granny. Okay, 3. Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Got your earrings on today with my head wrap, girl. Oh, you're gonna have to come on and show it off. Right. I'm shaking my head about that too. Yeah, you just take the thing off, wash it, mm, and if you have enough of them, I mean, how can that not be sanitary? Anywho, let me tell you, she's in Nova Scotia. Let me see how the snow doesn't stay. Uh, True. Oh, I can't even say that. Truro, Nova Scotia. All those places, all that places are on my list of places to visit. Now I can't go nowhere. I could, but I choose not to. I go when it's necessary to go somewhere out of my region. But I'd like to see. I'd like to go to Canada. I watched what's his name? Um, Zimmerman. Why can't I think of his first name? Anyway, the guy that does Bizarre Foods, and I always watch his show when he goes different places, and I write down all the places that he talks about to eat. I actually had started a whole folder. So all the places I go to, I could hit the places that he talked about. When I went to New York, I remember some of the places that he said, like the street food. I love street food because to me, it's trying something else that I don't have to go sit down. I can grab it and eat it. And the street food in New York is delicious. Let me see. 3, 6, 8. Perfect. 9, 10. All right. We're straight now. I did not want to have to frog this and figure out where I messed up. That's exactly why I keep that there. It's beautiful here. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd lives about an hour or so from. Oh, is that where he lives? Oh, I didn't know that. That's probably why because I know he does. I always wanted to do one of his cruises. But now, not so much. 3, 6. Okay. I did not know that's where he was from. Nova Scotia. This is a terrible. Oh, I have a paper clip. I mean a hairpin, and that works so much easier. We're gonna do the hairpin and be happy. Hey, Candace is chasing bunnies. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Look at her. Ooh! Oh, no. Oh, love it, love it, love it.
Told you. I got a couple of head wraps that have orange in them that would match. They even all it needs is a little touch of orange. So
Mm-hmm. I don't do
and
the, I don't do the head wraps. My cousin, God rest her soul, she was a head wrap queen. She
mm-hmm.
loved her head wraps.
Yeah.
Google says cotton or acrylic just so it's washable. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It shouldn't matter. I
Thank
can,
you, Candace. Thank you.
y'all, just oh, you just got past the ads. Okay, thank you, Cuppies. Crochet. No, I can't remember your name. My goodness, Melanie, you are looking
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Thank you. And thank you to Gigi,
For her earrings. Yes.
the
Yes.
inspiring earrings that
That inspired that outfit. Beat to us. Ah, that's cute. That's cute.
inspired.
Oh, she said she loves your earrings. Wanda says she
Thank
loves
you.
them.
Say thank you, Gloria, because you
Mm.
made them.
Yeah, so welcome. I enjoyed making them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta hide that foolishness. They always trying to get in. They always trying to get in on me.
They didn't have nothing to do this weekend. They looked you up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So which one we gonna get this week?
Mm-hmm. There must be like an area on YouTube where you can look up and see who's on live or
Yeah, you
something.
can.
Okay, that I
I,
figured that must be it because who would know to come to a craft show?
yes,
You know,
exactly.
live.
And Miss Gigi, look at you. You are a pro at making those.
Yes, she
Listen,
is.
I made these for myself. So I'm always trying to wear. And these have a different oh, where am I? I never know where I'm. See, it just has that geez, if I can find myself. There it is.
It's me.
See, it just has that little wire here. And I just put an ear wire on that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really thin. You can bend this and have a messed up earring real quick. These are not the earrings to fall asleep in. But I said, oh, let me try these and see how they work.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I think there were 10 or 12 to a pack, something like that. I can't remember. But they're
And these
so
are
light.
very
You
light.
can, yeah. Because I had plans of making me some green, black, and red ones. And I
Mm-hmm.
did start. They just never got finished.
You said I started. It's a whip.
That's right. If I can get it done by Monday, then it's done.
It's a
But right
whip.
now I'm working on my doll. I was doing my doll's little body. I said, she
Uh-oh.
mighty hippie here. So I started squishing her because she
Yeah,
was
you can
hippie.
mold her. Just squish her in. Squeeze the hips back in.
Yeah, it's like, girl, you got too many hips.
But you know what? There are dolls that are like that. I've seen so many doll patterns. And once you start looking on Etsy, you're gonna see some doll patterns. I mean,
It's
with
be
the
gonna,
chest and
I
everything.
bet it's going to get into the high 40s tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that snow won't stick. I wish I could wear earrings. Those are, oh, you can't wear earrings?
She must not have her ears pierced.
Hmm. Let me see. Please don't forget to hit. Thank you, Wanda. Telling everybody hit that thumbs up. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love ear. I've always loved earrings. When I was young, and as I told the story, my sister and I went and got our ears pierced without our mom's permission. So we went to some
Ooh.
girl's house.
Oh
Way
no.
back then, they put the string in there. You had to do the stringing thing and all that. So that's why this ear lobe is not. This one is pierced right, but this one isn't. Because so I say it must have been my first one because I moved. So
Uh-uh.
it's not it's not a perfect piercing, but I work with it.
I just remember when those places came out with the earring guns that you could take home, the disposable ones that you could take home and do yourself. They already had the earring loaded on it. You could go pop and just do it
You can
yourself.
do
But I
that
got mine done.
yourself? I've
Yeah,
never seen them that you could do it
if
yourself.
you go to Sally's, they have it. I think it's up at the front counter. It's the earring gun on it because a lot of people, when they started doing the belly button, the
Mm-hmm.
earrings in your belly button, that's what people were going home and using.
Ooh.
They would take it and pull that skin way out and pop, do it themselves, and they would have that stud in there. They sure
No,
did.
no.
They sure did. But yeah, they have the little guns that you can use. You can buy at Sally's that I don't know if they still do, but I remember people buying them. They were always sold out because people were like, I could do my earrings myself.
Mm-mm. See, they had
Especially
the
when people started getting them up in here.
oh no, mm-mm.
That's when they really were like, I could do that myself.
Oh
So
no. I wouldn't even think to do that myself. They had the was the pagoda the kiosk in this in the malls, so you could
mhm.
just walk up there and they pierce your ears while you're
Yeah.
there. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
can go
ma'am.
just about
That's
anywhere
what my
now.
mom did. I don't know how my mom was really, really old when she finally decided she was gonna get her ears pierced and infected, and I
Oh,
had to take them. Oh, okay.
they never went back.
Mm. Oh, I had two. I did when I went into the army. I had two piercing in each ear, but because I could not wear anything in those holes, the
Mm.
two top ones closed. Because
Well,
I just got it done right before I went into the army.
I just got these up here redone, and they hadn't been done since I got them in high school. And then I got bored. I was like, I'm really not trying to wear two, so I let them close up. And then not long ago, I said, I want a little second hole. And I went, and the woman said, I could still see where they are. She said, let's see if
Mhm.
they're still open. I said, they shouldn't be. One was, one wasn't.
Mm.
She said, I'm gonna try that. We're just gonna put that one in, the one that's still open. It's gonna be kind of tight, and it was. And she said, just keep twisting and putting the solution on it. She said the other one will reopen.
Yeah.
And
I thought about it because I for a look they may actually still be open because but it hurts so much when I used to put them in. But they might still be open because it feels like it might still be open, but I don't mess with them
yeah, I
anymore.
just got tiny ones. These are tiny little ones I had put in
See,
because I
that's
was
what I wanted to like spend a little extra money on myself and buy
yeah,
some little diamond studs and put in
that's
there.
what these are. I don't
Nah,
take them out. I just
yeah,
leave them in there. Every blue moon, I take them out, clean them, put them back in.
yeah. I don't know where the word came from. I meant back. Yeah, we understood.
Yeah, we do. I saw it and I said bacon.
Maybe you're hungry.
Okay.
My mom did mine with a needle, ice cube, and potato. Now the potato I don't know about, but I
I
had the
don't know
ice
where the
cube and the
potato.
needle.
I've heard about that. That's how my mother had hers done when she was young. But
I
I don't
got
know where that potato comes from in. I don't know
yeah,
where
I
that.
did my got my daughters done when she was 6 months or 8 months old, whatever the age is that they do them as a baby. Because
Mm.
I said I wanted her to just get it done. And do you think that little girl, that grown woman, I should say, do you think she wears earrings right now? No.
My father wouldn't let my mom get them done. He said, well, you kind of making a decision for her as a child. So he was like, no,
That's
don't
what
do
my
that.
that's
And
what my
so he
ex-husband said. I was like,
and
please, she's a girl.
and
She needs some earrings.
and so she didn't get them done until I think I may have been 8. And she asked me, do you want them done? We were in JC Penney's or something. I said, yeah, sure. Everybody else was sitting up there getting it done, getting their lollipop, and all I saw was the lollipop.
You ain't see the pain, huh?
No, nobody, they kind of jumped like that. And I thought, sure. And they said, it's going to feel like a pinch. It's going to feel like a mosquito bite or something like that. Well, or bee sting or something like she said. And I was like, well, I've never been stung by a bee. And I'd never been pinched to where it was that painful. So I
Yeah.
got up there. She said, pop, girl. My mama said I embarrassed her. She said, girl, you embarrassed me so much. I was like, ow. I just remember the tears, the hot tears. And they had to put me to the side, and I got my lollipop early, and I had to sit to the side. And she said, let her calm down because, and my mom was like, you caused
We
all
don't
that.
want her to scare the other children.
That's what it was. One older woman said, I remember she told my mother, she said, girl, I'm turning around. I remember she said, I'm turning around, and my mother looked at me and she said, I'm so embarrassed. And I said, it hurt. It hurt. I said, I've never been pinched like that, Mama. I told her I've never been pinched. My mother will always remind me of that. She said, you made a grown woman turn away in the line. And so after a while, it calmed down, and the woman said, well, I'm going to pinch your ear for a bit. So maybe it'll kind of numb it. I'm just going to pinch your ear. And she did that, and she popped the other one. It still hurt. But I didn't want to jump because I saw my mother giving me that look, standing there like, I wish you would. I wish you would. So I just, kept it in, and we went on about. I was ready to go home after that. I was sleepy because when you get that hard cry, you be sleepy.
Just go to
so
sleep.
I was sleepy then. I was like, okay, I got this pain. I got this whack lollipop that wasn't worth all the pain.
Oh, that potato was in the back of the lobe when. Oh, okay. It started to help with the
stinging. Wow. Okay.
Something new.
Didn't know that. Because I heard of that. Poor Melanie. That's how I felt. My mama didn't feel no remorse either. She was like, I asked you. And I said, but Mama, nobody was, saying it hurt. They were just happy. Right. Everybody got a different threshold.
I saw the lollipop. I was like, this is going to be good.
It was good. It was one of the Charms lollipop that had it had like gum in the middle or something like that. I was like, oh, yes. I don't have to pay my money for it at 7-Eleven. Oh, yeah. Like that. I don't have to spend my change. That's what I get for being greedy. That's what I did. I learned my lesson from then on. I see somebody tell me, you want candy for? Nope. No, because that means it's going to hurt a lot. Same thing when I would get a shot. If you get this shot, because I'm asthmatic, get this shot. Don't worry, we'll give you this lollipop. I was like, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
Candy says you need 3 lollipops for your trouble.
Thank you. Or at least 2, 1 for each ear.
Yeah. That is
Yeah, that woman popped my second ear, and when she did, and I was holding it in, she lifted me out that chair really quick and said, here. She's all done. Like before she let it out, get her out of my chair.
I don't want her to mess up my business today.
Yeah, I was ready to go home and go to sleep because, like I said, after that hard cry, I was good. I was good.
Girl.
It's like after you get a spanking and you get that hard cry, you ready for a nap.
And the thing is, my sister and I went and got our ears pierced. I don't know why we thought we were going to be able to sneak in and my mama wouldn't notice those strings hanging out our ears.
Oh, come on. Come on, girl.
That's just like when
I first tried to pluck my eyebrows, and then I got scared because I kind of messed one up. And I came to the breakfast table and I tried to comb some bangs. I made some all of a sudden bangs in my hair. And my brother said, what you got those bangs for? Leave it to your older brother to call you out. I'm in the 9th grade. He said, you don't ever wear your hair like that. Why do you have your hair like that over your eye? And my mother said, well, yeah, why? And he said, why your eye look different? I was so mad.
Oh my goodness.
My mother knew I'm always playing with my hair and stuff, but he said that because he knew.
He just brought attention to it.
He did. And that's why I didn't, when he would want to borrow some money after that, I was like, nah, remember my hair.
Get it.
Then my mother looked and she looked closely. She said, you fool. She said, what did you do? And I said, I was trying to put an arch in my eyebrows. She said, you barely have any eyebrows. My eyebrows are really thin naturally.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I should have done, Candace, but he would get me. My brother would sock me like I was a boy. So, but I told my mom I was trying to get that arch right here. She said, girl, you don't have enough eyebrows to be trying to. She said, now I'm gonna have to fix them. I said, what you gonna do? She said, well, whatever I do, you deserve it. Yeah. So
your mama didn't play.
Girl, she fixed it. And then she said, now you're gonna have to learn how to color them in a little bit, you know, so you can fix that ditch you got in your eyebrow. You can't just go and say, oh, the arch is here, let me pull out a patch of hair. That's about basically what I did. And yeah, that I didn't do it again.
Ooh,
I didn't do it again.
no.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never messed with my eyebrows. I've always been scared to mess with my eyebrows. I said, whatever God popped up there on the top of my eyes, that's all I'm gonna have, because I just refuse to do anything. I used to go at the flea market. There's a lady there. She was the DJ's wife, and she would do it with the razor.
Oh
All the
wow.
girls would go in there and get their eyebrows done with their razor. I was like, not me. Now that my friends, they get the threading. Some of them say it hurts, but
My daughter got my mother's eyebrows. My mother has very thick eyebrows. My father had very thin. So I got his. But my daughter, she would go and get hers what's that? Threaded. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, I bet not. Ain't nothing worth all that trouble. No. No, I don't do the plucking, the shaving, the threading, none of that stuff. Well, I said, whatever I got, that's all I got.
Yeah, I let this one woman do them after a while, just give them a little arch, you know. And after I saw what she did, I didn't need to go back because it wasn't much to pluck. It wasn't much to pluck to give them an arch. And then so I did that for a while, and they're just thin anyway. So now I got the Groucho Marx eyebrows because, you know, I would just be all forehead. Well, I have some, but I just be like Whoopi Goldberg. You can't see her eyebrows.
Nope.
Me
But I
and
think she
Whoopi.
shaves hers anyway.
I don't know. I see
I
it
think she
sometimes. I can
does.
see some hairs. I see some hair sometimes, but we just eyebrow twins because I don't have a lot. But my daughters are so thick. I wish she would give me some.
I tell you, how to do make. Oh my God, she went there. Oh my God, she went.
Oh,
All right, BJ.
BJ looks saucy tonight.
Girl, go get you some tea. Okay, go get you some tea.
How about that yarn?
yarn? Love the planner now. I looked at when I was watching. I was like, you know how many planners I got here? I won't say they're planners. I will not say they're planners. They're kind of like, they're kind of like. Let me see. Do I have one over here? Because I don't feel like getting up. I'm lazy today. Nope, I'm gonna have to get up. But they have areas where you can write in what you're working on, what yarn you use, yada yada yada. It's not per se a planner. You definitely have a planner, and it's so cute. And I said I need to look at that. But I know me. I know me. I'm the kind of person that will just crochet, and and before I know it, it's like, where's that planner? I don't even know where it is now.
It's good for me because I have a lot of ideas and I'm always putting them in Post-it notes. And like I said, that
I
other
do
notebook, this other little notebook I had, I was using this that I bought from Staples. And it's just, it's just a small
Listen,
notebook.
so are you telling me that I don't need this? I don't need this. I don't need this.
Look, have you
And I got 3 of them out there.
written in them?
Oh yeah, I write my patterns
Okay,
in there.
then you need them. Then you need them.
Yeah, I write patterns. And what I do is I always have a binder somewhere by me when I start anything, and I always write in the binder of what I'm doing. The only thing I didn't do is like I think I did right. But the thing is, because I have so many of them, I misplaced them. And I said, now I know that pattern is in a binder that has a yellow cover. That's how I remember where I write things at, which is not the best way. But I have
some of them are more convenient for you to take around somewhere with you than others.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I like that because it's thick. So it has a lot, like you kept saying, it's got a lot of pages in it. So,
and see, that might not be convenient for you, whereas your other thinner ones may be more convenient for you to take around somewhere if you're, just going somewhere on the go. You want to take a thinner.
Yeah, and I have like when I went to the Black Girls Craft Crumbs, they had all those little tiny tablet things. I grabbed a few of them and I put one in my purse. So if something pops up in my head, I can jot it down real
Yes,
fast.
exactly. Because I have all kind of little notes. Because I have a note and it has the little pen with it, and so you can write on the screen even when your phone is off. So, you know,
Yeah, that's why I want my doggone note back because I
because
could
when a
do
man
that. Oh, did I miss someone? Oh, she's all the way down there. Girl, how you see her all the way down there? Did I miss it? Candace in the truth will set you free, girl. You a man.
Serenity and Stitches is new. She said, "Yeah, welcome, Serenity."
Welcome, Serenity. I like that. Is that your name?
That is
I like
pretty.
that. Oh, that's BJ
Yeah,
is
BJ got people over there.
she on
I had to
the
get my fan out. BJ
roll. She
making
on the
she making me have a hot flash with that comment.
roll. Okay, Wanda, thanks for coming in. Have a good rest of your day,
Bye bye, Rhonda.
evening. Oh, I guess it's evening, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I
Yep.
went
I
to
got up
my
this
I
morning.
met my friend at the restaurant and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have me some grouper. Yes, I'm gonna have some grouper. As
Isn't
soon
that
as I
fish?
told the girl what I wanted, she's like, well, we're out of grouper. I was like, no.
I hate
She's like,
that.
but you can get any other fish and you can get the same sauce. I said, it wasn't about the sauce, it was about the grouper. I said, so just give me that what was the thing I got? The snapper. I ended up getting the snapper. It's
Yeah.
good too, but the grouper is better. I love grouper.
I can't remember where we went, and all I wanted was fish. And I asked for that fish. They said, no, we don't have that today. And then I asked for a different type of fish. Oh, we don't have that either. I said, well, what do you have? And I said, better yet, my husband said, yeah, we better leave because she was in the mind of fish. And he said, whatever you serve her is not going to taste right because she wanted some kind of fish.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we got up and left because I said, why don't you guys tell people?
Okay, so your name is Christine. Christine,
Yeah,
that's pretty, but okay, so but you chose that because it's pretty. Yeah,
beautiful
that's a
name.
nice. Serenity isn't. Ooh, way to go. Have a great night. Thanks for your help. Okay. Both Serenity and Christine. Oh, yeah, they are.
Mhm. I changed my channel name to just Melanie's Crochet. I took out the modern. I said, let me make it
Yes.
short and just make it Melanie's Crochet. People can remember it better.
I said, man, I got this long name. I said, why did I pick this? Because after I chose the name, I chose my name based on that's what all my friends call me, Gigi the Crochet Queen.
Mm-hmm.
They don't say Gigi, they always say the Crochet Queen. They always say Crochet. So I
Mm-hmm.
just added my initials to it, and I said, oh, that works for
Yeah,
me.
because when I had mine, people would look at the things and I would crochet and they were like, oh, that's not like that regular granny crochet. That's more modern. That's like modern
Mm,
crochet. And then I
mm,
thought, So after a while, that's what I went to. Because, people think of crochet, they think of nothing but granny squares,
yep.
shawls. Everything has to be a shawl or a granny square or a hat and a scarf. And that's it.
Hmm.
That's
That's
all
it.
that is.
That's as far as their memories can go.
Yeah, but when they would see my swimming suit covers and things like that, they was like, "Oh, that's crochet." I said, "Yep, we
It
can do
was so
me."
funny. Creative Grandma posted the crochet covered the doll covers for the toilet paper. I was
Mhm.
like, woo, she took me way back.
She went way back on
Way
that.
back.
She went way back.
I said, I will not be doing that because I didn't like them.
But
I never liked them.
I'm gonna say now, I'm gonna say
Uh-oh.
I bought a pattern of one that's more recent, and it looks like, and you gonna probably you say it, Gigi, but you might have to go back. The top of it, the doll looks like the dolls that we make. So I
Mm.
bought it. And I said, so it was pretty. She had on a little black dress. She kind of looked like Amy Winehouse, the way they had the doll's hair fixed. It was in an updo.
Mm-hmm.
Had a little mole and those little cute red lips. And she was in a
Mm-hmm.
little dress and it went over the. I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to, I think I might have to bring it back.
All
I
right
might have
now.
to, I might have to bring back the toilet paper covers because when I saw that pattern, I bought it and I said, with the little dolls that we make,
Uh-huh.
that would be cute. That would be really cute.
Oh, I finished my dress that I'm gonna use for my February doll. I have to bring it in so you can see it. It's
Look
so
at
cute.
you. Project Runway over there.
My project runway is gone. But I was very pleasantly surprised to see that World News did record last night. So you know I was in heaven. It's the little things in life. I keep telling you, it's the little things in life.
It
But
sure is.
sure enough, I woke up this morning and the television wasn't on. I'm like, what are you people doing? And then I call, oh yes, there's a technician in your area. I'm like, what? Doing what now? So now I'm thinking, okay, now they gonna mess with it again. Now I'm really not gonna get anything recorded.
You said, no, I'm really not gonna get it.
Yeah, they messing with me. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Well, while she's gone. Okay. Hi, Diane. I see it says Diane Basin. She's just come in. Kim said that was a great face. I don't know who I will help her. I don't know which one that was. Maybe you're talking about the face I made when VJ made her comment. Maybe that face. Yeah. VJ caught me off guard.
Well, she said, I used to be finding Serenity and Stitches, but that was so long ago. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, Diane, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything? Oh, I don't know what your face was either.
Probably when VJ made her comment or something. I know she took me off guard on that one. I was like, oh. VJ she be zinging you. She'll zing you just when you don't expect it. And it just takes you off guard. It made me have a little hot flash and everything.
Hey, Lauren, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. Are you working on anything?
Oh, it was a face when I froze. Okay.
Oh, when you froze.
I'm gonna have to watch it again. Freezing and the thumbnails. That's because when I was loading some videos, I would see some of the thumbnails that they offered. I was like, oh hell no.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know,
yeah. And sometimes I get real lucky. If my logo pops up and that's the only thing that's there, I'll say, okay, we just gonna go with the logo. But I try to when I do my on KineMaster, I go through it and I try to save different thumbnails. And then when I upload it and I see none of that stuff works for me, then I can at least put something on there that I like. Sometimes they do a pretty good job. Oh, yeah. This is my little dress. Let me go solo.
Ooh, sparkly, sparkly. Look at you.
Yes. I love her.
See, look at you.
Listen, now I gotta do a doll.
See, you better than me. You did the dress first. I normally do the doll first because I have to like keep putting it on her and seeing if So
she gonna get squozed into this. She gonna fit it.
She gonna get squozed.
That's right. Because I kept looking for patterns for the dresses, and I saw that one, and it's supposed to be for
18-inch doll or 14-inch.
It's an 18-inch doll, but it's Queen's Aurora. I don't even know who Princess Aurora. I don't even know who that is. It's a Disney.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who she is. I'm sure somebody on here probably knows who that is. Hey, Lisa, darling, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Live tomorrow. Oh, we both are? Okay. Let me see. I'm weaving the ends on a blanket. Oh, I hate weaving. VJ saying hi. Cute little dress. Thank you. Well, look at that. Fancy little dress. Yes. My little February dog gonna be fancy. Okay. She gonna have all kinds of attitude, like, don't mess with me. Suck it up, girl. Suck it up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she is so funny. This is seeing a doll in space.
A little doll's face. She's gonna take some kind of little gauze and wrap it around her and squeeze her in there.
Oh my goodness.
I know when
Sleeping
my
Beauty.
dolls don't fit, I'll be like
Oh,
squeezing
is Princess Aurora Sleeping Beauty? Oh my God.
Sleeping Beauty.
I did not know that. I bet you my daughter did, but I didn't know that. I didn't even know she had a name. That tells you how much I paid attention to that story.
Ah, she said, "Is it gonna be a chunky doll?"
Mm-mm. She better not be chunky. No, she's got a little, see, this her little armhole. Because it's gonna be like a little off the shoulder dress.
It's gonna be like an A-line type dress.
Yeah, just
Okay.
spreads out a little.
You said just spread
Anywho,
out. All the yarn is sparkly. That's what's cute.
yeah, she had to be, we got to bring in February with some
With some
pow,
pow and
pow.
bling. You said with some pow. I know. I gotta get
But
mine.
listen, I haven't been this excited about crocheting something in so long. It's
It's
so
like you
long.
creating little children. That's
It
why. That's why I
is.
love doing it. You get all these ideas and themes in your head, and you watch. You're gonna start writing down, which I did, and I gotta find it. One day I just started writing down themes to make
Mm-hmm.
dolls, like a butterfly, a doll decorated in flowers, just the candy cane doll.
Listen,
I think Aniqua made a candy corn doll, one that looks
mm,
like a doll that had an outfit on. It was kind of candy corn, and you could tell right away it was, that's what it was about. But it was really
mm,
cute, nicely done. So, like the little
oh,
bumblebee doll, teddy bear doll, you get so many ideas.
I wrote, I have my, I don't know where my little calendar is, but I wrote down a doll thing for every month. I
See,
said, I'm going to see
look
if I
at
can
you,
do a doll every month.
look at you.
But this one I'm doing now got to get finished. See, January really doesn't have a doll yet because I'm already on February. My mind is on February because of Valentine's Day and it's Black History Month. So that's where my mind is.
Yeah, he said
So
that's
the
what now, January's doll can be all the dolls that you made in the background. There you go. You
that's
made
right,
a
because they're
bunch of
all
them.
pretty much done last month and this month.
You got a whole family for January, so I think you're
That's
good.
right. And I'm gonna take her head off since I got my little sticks and redo it so her head sits up and not crooked to the
You did
side.
like me. That's how I'll do sometime. If I think the stick wasn't long enough and it's
Mhm.
still, I'll take her head off, which I'm glad it's removable. Because if it wasn't, man, you'd have to just take off the wig cap, take the hair off. So it's good that we make the heads removable because it makes it
Mhm.
easy. It makes sure. Now, oh no, you're not redoing the head. Yeah, no, that's a good thing. Removable head, pop it back on.
Yeah, because all those little ones are crocheted from the feet up. So
Yes,
it's
that's
just
how I did
one.
mine.
So if that head, and it's good they're little because their heads don't move. But
Yes.
you couldn't do that with a big doll. Mm, mm-mm. You could
Mhm.
do it, but you don't have any give once it's done.
Oh, let me show you what I bought from the lady. I don't think. Let me go get it. The lady who you bought your Nightmare Before Christmas dress.
Dress.
Let me show you what she just sent me.
Okay. She can't be chunky. She got to fit in that gorgeous little dress. Oh, no, that was no, no. She has her. It's gonna be a little off the shoulder dress. You see her little arms go in there. It's gonna be. It's gonna be cute. But thank you, because I'm sure I may have known that that was Sleeping Beauty, but I'm not a real Disney princess kind of girl. My favorite one is Tiana, and I always keep calling her Tatiana because for some reason I like that name.
And that's another doll I gotta make. I bought some Tiana dresses off of Amazon. Did I show you that? Look,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
girl.
I give you so much material. Oh, oh my goodness. You have patterns to what you're doing. Um, this little dress was from all all crafty, all something. I forgot the channel. And then the doll patterns are, I purchased them from Etsy. Not yet, BJ. I'll have to look later.
Okay, now this, it's probably not going to be, it's probably going to look very white. Look, I have to take the dress to the cleaners because when I was trying to fluff it out, I got lipstick on it. And I said, oh, hell no, we going to take this to the cleaner.
Oh. Wow.
It's strapless.
Wow.
So it's her little Princess Tiana dress off of Amazon. Off of Amazon. And so what I do is I stuff these bags underneath. She's got petticoats and stuff under there. But it doesn't make it stand out a lot. So just to give it shape, I get my little bags and I keep them stuffed in there to keep it. But I got lipstick on it, so I'm gonna have to take it to the cleaners and see if they can get it off. I know they can. And press some of these little wrinkly wrinkles. But I bought, they came on sale for $16 during the break. And so I ordered about 4 more. It comes with gloves, a necklace, and her little headband that has these little flowers and little things in the air. If you see the original picture, you'll know what I'm talking about. They caught it all. And I said, what? $16 on sale. And my husband said, you got to be ashamed of yourself. I said, I ought to, but I'm not.
Making you one for you and doll matching.
Oh, here they go.
Oh, wow.
So here's the little headband.
Yeah.
The gloves over here. And it has some little jewelry, a necklace for her. But it's really nice. It's by Emily Rose. And it's for an 18-inch doll. So
was that on Etsy or was it on Amazon?
Amazon.
Amazon. Oh, it was Amazon?
Yes, it's on Amazon, girl. I was shocked because I just looked it up. Just, you know. And this is prettier.
Lisa, darling, you're supposed to be making the clothes, not buying the clothes. No, honey, you can do both.
You know what? After you get tired of making all those doll bodies, your hands be like this. And then you start thinking, because I have 15 doll bodies right now that I need to finish. 15.
Wow.
After doing all of those, my hands were like, so I said, you know what? Why should I reinvent the wheel? Some of them I will make doll dresses because like what Gigi did, you know, that nobody can repeat what you just did. That's one of a kind. So we get those unique ideas, and yes, we do. But sometimes I see the cute stuff other people made. Now, this lady, the lady that we bought that dress from before, she is now making little petticoats.
Oh, too cute.
So this will help your dress stand out more when you put it on. And then she got really fancy, girl, and she made little panties. I saw that, and it comes with this little dress. Now, when you put it on under this dress, the petticoat makes the dress stand out a lot.
Yeah.
And not only that, that little lacy part, it comes from underneath. It shows.
So you'll see it. You'll see it.
You'll see some of that lace, and the dress stands out. It was so cute. I said, you know what? Miss Roberta in Arizona doing big things. And it was $15, and I said, sold. And then I asked her, I said, can you make me just a bunch of panties and petticoats? And I said, I'll pay you however, you know. She said, well, you know, I have a bad back and a bad leg. So I do this, you know, I get them out as often as I do. She said, so she said, I can't promise you anything, and I said, well, you know what? That's fine with me. I just keep checking. And she's got a couple of dresses now. So all 3 of those were $15, which is not bad.
Nice.
You got a cute little petticoat.
Look at all those little tiny panties. Yep.
Little tiny baby panties.
It's very nice to you guys sell dolls and clothes. That's the plan.
Yeah, I sell the dolls. The clothes come with the doll. And that's probably going to be the same for you too. Or Gigi, if you get to where you can just, all your dolls are the same size. You could do like some people do, and they do sell the outfits. So if you buy that doll, you know, you can go back later and buy the outfit.
Yeah,
But
that's definitely my plan, to have the same size, so I can
yes,
just
the same size.
just without having to think about what I'm doing. I can just regurgitate that doll out and just make her cute outfits.
Yeah. I want to get to that point too, where I know exactly how tall they're going to be, how long the legs will be, how long the torso, and the head shape and all that. Because I
Yeah.
just sit down and start making, and then they, like I said, they come out as they do. All of them are different, you know.
Yeah. It's so much fun. I said this, I must have missed playing with dolls when I was little, because this is just so much fun to me right now.
And I just remember the day I heard, oh no, girl. No, that's not for me. You know, that dolls, it would just be your thing. I'm not going to be doing that. So that's just for you. Dolls are for you. Earrings are for Tina. And you know, so makes this and that. So that's y'all thing. I have to find my niche. And next thing I know,
don't y'all listen to her. Don't listen, and don't look for the video either.
You can find it. It wasn't long ago. I would say maybe 4 months. Maybe. And she said, that's not my thing. I don't do all that single crochet over and over.
I can't count all that.
No, I couldn't do single crochet like that over and over. Just you had that serious face too. You said, "Oh no, that's not me. I can't. I don't even like single crochet." I was like, make your first tiny little doll and see how you feel.
See, be careful what you say. It will come back to haunt you.
It will, because you can make them have whatever eye color you want, whatever hair color, hairstyle, afros, afro puffs, curls, straight hair, locks. See, and then you went past me. You got locks.
She had, my first one had to have some locks, girl. She got to represent me.
You kept saying that, locks. I said, oh, go ahead, girl. You going deep. You going deep the first doll. You said locks. I said, well, I can't help you there, because all I would know is a latch hook in the wig cap, braid it, and then wrap some yarn around it or something like that. That's what I would do, from what I've seen others do. Or get the yarn. Some people use the yarn that's really thick and it looks like locks. I would use that,
Because I went on YouTube and was just looking at how to make locks with the yarn. I only found one. I actually found one tutorial, and I looked at it. I was like, I don't like that. And I remember before I actually got locks, I had bought the fake ones, and I don't think I ever used it. I think I gave it away. I don't know what I did with them. And then I went to the store. I said, because I know it's not that expensive. So I said, I'll just buy a couple packets and play around with it. And that's why my girl back there, Miss Unique, has her locks. My girl was going to have her some locks.
You said, why should I reinvent the wheel? Let me get these pre-made.
That's right.
But you know what? When you look at a lot of people's dolls these days, they are using hair. And they're going in and they're latching it in and taking all that time. I just can't right now. I'm gonna say right now, because when I retire in 2 years, then I'll have the patience, But right now,
because the girl that did that Michelle Obama doll, well, she had that hair wave just like Miss Michelle. I was like,
she had a nice wig going on for a doll. That's a doll that you put in a case.
Yes.
And you just look at it. You don't let people touch your dolls. You just say you can only look at it for 30 seconds, then move on. Because you might want to touch it. Try to play with the hair.
She gave her that outfit that Miss Michelle wore to that inauguration. I was like, whoa.
And that's a doll I want to try to make on my own too, because the outfit is not hard. It's not hard. And I screenshot her and I screenshot Kamala Harris. And those will be two dolls
Mm.
that I try to make because I screenshot both of them. I said, okay. My phone has so many screenshots of inspiration in them. And I'm gonna have to go through. I'm gonna have to go through and get rid of some because it's starting to say that my storage is getting full. So I gotta go through.
No,
And
you put them on that extra computer.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
download them
true.
to the extra computer.
Because I screenshot free patterns that I see. You know, I'll go to a website and see a free pattern. I say, oh, screenshot. You know,
Mhm.
so I have a lot of patterns on my phone. That's why I said, Lord, don't let nothing happen. Look, I'm concerned about my patterns and my inspiration. My
Yes, that's important stuff because after they're
Mhm.
gone, it's like, oh man, I gotta look for that again. You can't remember where it was because I know I have no kind of memory. Not
You
at
said
all.
you have no kind
Mm-mm.
of
Mm-mm. I'll be sitting here
memory.
saying, I saw that somewhere. I don't remember the name. It's just like that this dress. I looked at that lady's tutorial. I don't know how many times. Can I tell you
Mhm.
what what her YouTube name is right now? No.
No,
But I look she got a lot of credit from me though. That's for doggone
that's why
sure.
I write all my stuff down. I got notes right here.
Now I
I
have it
made
written by the pattern. I have it written where the pattern is, but it's not in here. The
yeah, yeah,
head
yeah.
said
That's like I
that's just
said.
extra stuff in there. I don't need.
I don't trust this.
Mm-mm.
I
When I get
made
my dolls when stuffing, I use pantyhose to stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard people do that too.
yeah.
But you know, I noticed one of the things I did, like when I was first doing it, I was overstuffing them so I could see the stuffing. So I said, okay,
They
I
were
gotta.
separating their stitches.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
easy
when I
to
was
do.
watching Aniqua, when she was doing that little heart, she's like, just make sure you stuff it. She said, because you don't want to have done all these stitches and then stretch them out.
That's
I
true.
said, thank you, Aniqua. I said, I learned something because I was definitely overstuffing stuff.
Yeah, you think it has to be stiff, but you
Mm-hmm.
can make sure when you're stuffing, you pull that polyfill apart. You
Mm-hmm.
got
Yep.
to don't just take it straight out and put it in because it's
Yep.
bulky. So
Yep.
you gotta and then
Yes, I
stuff
was
it
watching
a
all
little.
those little steps. I was like, yep, I wasn't doing that. Nope, wasn't doing it. Okay, now, oh, all right, now I'm gonna be good at this one day.
It's
Hey,
gonna work.
GGT, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you get a thumbs up. Are you working on anything? And what's the weather like in your area? And what is MOBS? Did I ever know what that was? Did I ask you? I'm sure I did.
Is her name Ashley? I watched her videos, but I think is her name Ashley? I'm not sure.
I don't know. She's gonna tell us. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you get a thumbs up. Are you working on anything? Hello, doing
Tina
Tina
Ray.
Ray. Oh, give you a thumbs up. How are you feeling this evening? I am good. Thank you for coming over, Sheila, and your package is on its way. Thank y'all. Let me see. I was like, okay. Lisa said, okay. Say hi to VJ. And she said yes. So yes
Her
to
name
the
is
name?
Ashley. It's Ashley because I think I remember you saying it in someone else's live, but I watched your videos and I don't remember.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of her video when she was making spaghetti and it's making me hungry, but
Oh
no.
yeah, I remember you saying that. I do remember that
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went and subscribed to her channel
Mm-hmm.
after that.
She said, yes, it's Ashley. Okay.
Okay, we got you. I wrote it down. So hopefully I'll remember it the next time. Cause I am bad with names.
Mm-hmm. I still have to finish. Look, my baby's still bald headed.
She all right though. She got a weird cap. At least she got a weird cap.
Yeah, I'm done with all her little ponytail twirlies. I just gotta pin them on, sew them on. But yeah, at least I did that. They're all done.
She be ready when Batman movie comes out.
Yep. And you know that all they do is remake them and different characters, different actors, and
Hmm.
it'll be Batwoman next thing you know.
I don't think I've ever watched a Batman movie. Not,
I,
I mean, I
I
watched
have.
it when I was little, but I don't remember watching because I don't even know who the Batmans were.
The original Batman from the Batman show, I know he passed away, and I did watch those when I was a kid. The
No,
Batman show
I
with
know the
Batman
show I watched, but I'm saying that when they started doing the actual
movie.
movies, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I did start watching those when I was a kid, just to go to the movie theater where my brothers were like, we want, because they wanted to see Batman, so they went
And I
out.
can see the man in my head that was one of the Batmans, but I don't remember what his name is, but I can see him in my head.
There was a guy named Michael. Was it Michael Keaton?
Michael
He was
Keaton.
a Batman.
That's the one.
I saw
Yeah,
him. I saw that Batman because I was like, how is he? He's a comedian. He did
I know
Beetlejuice.
that's what threw me off.
Yeah, I said he Beetlejuice. How he gonna be Batman? That's Beetlejuice.
Oh my goodness.
But he did pretty good with the voice and everything,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, he's Beetlejuice for the rest of his life.
Some
He's
things you
Beetlejuice.
just can't live down.
You do that role, you get unlucky. You do a role, and that's you. That's how people see you, Beetlejuice.
Hey, did anybody watch what's the now I can't remember the comedy show about the school?
You told us about it. Look, I didn't write it down, so I don't remember.
And it's so friggin' funny. It's so funny. But the lady that's in the show, she is the creator of the show. This is somebody that was like a YouTuber or not a, or anyway, she was something like that. And they showed the different clips because it was on Nightline.
She's like an Issa Rae then.
Yes, Issa Rae, and there's another black lady that they said her name, but I don't know who she is. And I was like, OMG. And they showed her little clips from different things that she had done. And it was just, I was like, you went from that to doing your own show, not on some off the wall station, on a major network.
Those
And
networks are
so
getting
funny.
smart. They're getting smart.
I had when I watched that show, it's like one of the when I was a youngster, I looked forward to the Jeffersons and I looked forward to 227. There were different shows that I had to see. I had to see. This is on my list of have to watch shows.
Have to watch.
Because honey, I laughed so much with that show. I was like,
does it come on a cable, not a cable check? Because I know
ABC.
you don't have
It's on ABC.
ABC.
Yes, at 8 o'clock, I think 8 or 9, whatever time it is. Why can't I remember the name of it? Oh my God, I'm so bad. But she is so funny. And the lady from what's her Shirley Ralph, is it Shirley Ralph? Yeah, Shirley Ralph is in it. And the guy that did Everybody Hates Chris, he's a grown man now.
Oh wow, it's hard to imagine him being grown.
He's a grown man.
It's hard. And he's got a little brother and an older brother.
Does he?
And they all look alike. It's so weird. It is so weird.
Wow.
Yep. And then I found out that in Everybody Hates Chris, they would use his younger brother to play him in flashbacks. Sometimes when they be flashing back, and they would use that younger brother. Yes. Wow. Crazy. I did not know. It's three of them. And they all look alike.
But it is so. She said, I love Michael Keaton as Batman. Yeah, he did a good job. It's just like it was so strange. Oh, there it is. Abbott Elementary. That's the show. Girl, I have never laughed so much in so long from a comedy because everything in that show is, I don't expect it. I don't expect anything that's going to happen. I can't foresee it. And that's what I like about it. I love when I cannot foresee
like my real job. Working out of high school, child, every day. You miss a day, you miss a lot. You'd be like, what happened to this student? Oh, this and that. What happened to, why is the bathroom on fire? Just why is everyone running that way? Oh, there's a fight. Oh, that.
Honey, it is something, and there it's an elementary school, so these kids are little, and it's so cute. And I love the last show, because the guy that played the one that says, I don't even know what his name is, but anyone that was Everybody Hates Chris, he's there. He's a sub teacher, and he's just sitting there waiting for whoever's going to replace him. And she was like, he has like the artwork in his classroom was like, airplanes, stuff like what a man. It was like she
Uh-huh.
said, it looks like you went to an office supply store and just bought some pictures. He's like, yeah, basically that's what I did. So then she looks in
It
his
be like
drawer. So
that.
all the kids, the little kids, are drawing pictures of him and giving it to him. He's, oh, thank you. And he's just putting them in the drawer. So he has all these pictures in the drawer. And the girl says to him, those are pictures of you. She was like, how you see that? And she's telling him what all the pictures are. And she says, they do this because they like you. So now he's rethinking, oh, maybe I should be a full-time teacher. So he took all of that stuff down. And when she went to his room again, he had all the pictures up from the kids. And I said, oh, that's so sweet. So then she started telling, he was like, well, that's this. She was like, no, that's you in doing such and such and such. He's like, how you see that?
Yeah, he couldn't see it from a child's eye. When you become an elementary school, you work with kids, you learn to, go back and think as you
Uh-huh.
did as a kid. It does. It's good for you in that aspect. But
It
yeah,
was, I love that show. It is like my favorite. I said, oh, I hope it lasts a long time because I love this show. There are very few comedies that I watch now. And that, like Martin and Living Single, that was my jam. Please, I
I
had
told
to
my
see them.
students, I said I should take notes, and sometimes I did, of the experiences I have had with you guys, because I could go back and just write a show, a daily show of the craziness, the just the absolute craziness that they. I mean, not to mention how they come in dressed. And then when they come in dressed like a cartoon character with too much makeup or whatever, looking like Bozo the Clown, and they walk in the room and you like, oh, hi. And then they'll say, what you looking at? I'll be like, I don't know. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. What do you think I'm looking at? Who did you want to be when you came in here this morning?
You know, the little girls learning, they are trying to learn.
Child, I'd be like, when you came in with green eyebrows, black lips, yellow blush and stuff like that, and rainbow hair, who were you trying to be this morning? You wanted somebody to look at you. I'm looking at you.
For real.
I'm looking. So don't get mad because you wanted everybody to look. So, and when people
Hey,
take
Cecilia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything? And what's the weather like where you are? And I hope you get a thumbs up. Gotta put
is
that in
it
there.
Isela?
I
Is
always
that
say
how
it
you
wrong.
say it?
Yeah, I
I think
always say it
it's
wrong.
Isela. If
She
it's
she
Spanish.
she and I
Isela.
she and I are there. I told her I'd probably never be able to say her name right.
Let's
Because
find out.
my tongue has stuck to Cecilia. For some reason, I like to say it that way.
Because you know dang well you don't see no IA at the end. That would be Isilia. Is it Isela?
Oh, see, that's why she's saying that. See, listen, my eyes see an IA, okay? That's probably why.
I
Because
need to
sometimes when I
know.
look at these names, I just see what I see. Okay,
I have an
we're gonna get it
Isela.
right. She is giving me the right name. It's Scylla.
Is it Isela?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
waiting
so because I
for
say it
the
wrong. I've been
answer
saying it
because I
wrong for so
know in
long.
Spanish.
Going to make tea. That's talking about me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Isela. Isela.
Isela.
Isela.
Isela.
Okay.
Okay, so we said it right. I hope it's Isela.
Okay. I
Isela. Yeah.
am writing it phonetically, so I will say her name right.
Because I know the I in Spanish, it's the E sound.
E.
So
Yeah.
it's Isela.
I
Isela.
remember that little bit of Spanish.
BJ over here got me a hot flash again. Talking crazy.
Woo. Yes,
Isela.
do they still outline the lips in black and then put lipstick on? Girl, I can't stand that. I have
Girl,
never ever liked that.
there are some students that tried to take it way back and do it. And they tried to do the rainbow eyebrow. And yeah, they tried to wear that. It was a girl, of course, and she had the Dickies on and all that. She was trying to bring back the Chola days. And I said, baby, you in the wrong era. You need to stop because, you know, we're in this area where people will see you dressed a type of way and think things. We don't want that. The black eyeliner around the lips, girl. I can't take it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I can't take it. I
And I'm
always
like,
have baby wipes and I'll be like, here, take this.
and
Because nobody else
I'm
is going to
still
say
to
it.
this day trying to figure out where did that come from? Who thought that was cute? I don't get it. And you know the girl from Queen, um, the one that's from Power. She had not Naturia, I think that's her
Naturi,
name.
yeah, Naturi.
Her she you can see the outlining of her lips. I'm like, who did your makeup? I want to talk
But
to them.
no, the one that makes me mad right now that the young girls are doing, and I hope nobody else does this, so I'm not offending them. But right here, here, and here, they put like white iridescent eyeshadow. And
Mm-hmm.
some will put that on, and that's all they have.
Mm-hmm.
They walk around looking like a fairy spit right here. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like they just touch their finger and chalk and pop, pop.
Mm-hmm.
I asked them, I said, so what is that about?
Yeah.
Who does that? Did you
Mm-hmm.
not have the rest of the eyeshadow? Are you supposed to blend that? When does the blending? Because you have to blend. And I was like, that's the style, Miss Barnett. You don't know. I said, you're right, baby. I don't know.
And don't want to either.
But I do look at makeup shows. I do look at magazines, and I've seen it, but I've seen it blended in.
Mm-hmm.
It blends with something else. You don't just take that eyeshadow and go bop, bop, like that, like a letter V right
Mm-hmm.
here. And that's all you get.
Serenity said she missing her blanket. She don't think socks are for her. But you knit too? That's cool. I don't do the knitting.
Wow. Okay. Because
Go back
knitting, yeah, I
go
don't.
back to your blanket. What makes you happiest? Go back to it. I remember the chino pants and the black flats with embroidered flowers.
Yeah, on the shoes, I remember we called them Mary Janes, the black flats that had like a strap. We called them
Mm-mm.
Mary Janes.
Crochet during a live. Save the knitting till when you are alone. Yes. Uh-oh. VJ says she's sitting on her hands.
VJ is got special sauciness today. She got special sauce. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you, VJ, for making our day.
Yeah. VJ reminds me of one of my colleagues. He's really quiet and you would never think, but then every now and then we'll be having a conversation about something and he'll just come out and just sting you real quick.
Mhm.
And then look like, what did I say? What do you mean? You know, it's true. I'm just saying, his thing is, I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. That's what he would always sit back and say. I'm like, okay, okay.
I gotta do 18, right? No, I gotta do 17. That's not right. I just counted 17. That can't be right. Because the 17 is supposed to end on the last 10. That can't be 17. That's gotta be 16. I counted.
VJ said, save that knitting to when you're alone, especially if you have to count. Yeah, you can't count. It's hard to count when you trying to pay attention to a live and look at chat and
Okay, that is 16. Okay, my pencil. Oh, there's another pencil there. I'll have to get it. I know. Oh, she said Isela is a pretty name.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're right, VJ. Yeah, you got
Yeah, save it till
that.
later.
Yeah, that's certain like me. I want to work on that spiral, but I know I can't do it while I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
live. I have to do stuff that's I always call this when you back and forth, that's mindless stuff.
That's mindless. Yeah, I can make a hat. I could crochet a beanie really quick. I could do that. That's
Yeah.
mindless. Things that you know the pattern by heart, you can just whip it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was over oh, my mom waiting for the virtual MD to come on.
Virtual.
And I was sitting there because my great niece So I don't know where they got that loom from. And my niece was like, Auntie, can you show us how to do this? I said, looming is not my thing. So
Mm-mm.
she told me she had gotten crochet hooks from the dollar store. I said, girl, I have yet to see a crochet hook at a dollar store.
I like where I mean I can never. I'm gonna just stop when I see dollar stores because I see Dollar Trees everywhere and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to just start stopping and just running in. I'm just scared that when I do that, I may see some yarn that I really don't need and grab that too just because it's there and it's nice. That's how it happens. You don't,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And their yarn it's nice yarn.
It is nice yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I thought, this is gonna be kind of because I used to get yarn from dollar stores and they were off brand and they'd be
Mm-hmm.
kind of hard or whatever, and I would use that to teach the students to crochet with. I said, this yarn is but it don't matter. You're just learning. You get
Yeah.
nice yarn when you get better. And
Mm-hmm.
but now I went into was it Dollar Tree? Yeah, it was Dollar Tree at Dollar General one in Austin, Texas. Girl, they had some she said we did that 6 months ago. See
Okay,
how
VJ.
she zinged you.
Okay. Okay.
Got
Yes.
you. She stung you really quick. She stung you and ran away.
Oh, Lori Jason, she got a couple of them from the Dollar General.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right, VJ.
I
When my
saw
purse is
Lion Brand.
done, it's gonna be done. It's gonna go right to my Etsy shop because I have
Yeah.
absolutely no need for it.
Yeah, I saw Lion Brand and it was, and I think the woman didn't realize it came in a 3-pack
Mm-hmm.
and it was this thin yarn called, oh gosh, I can't, Date Night or something like that. And it
Mm-hmm.
was 3 in a pack and it said $2.99.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was $2.99 a skein and somebody was lazy and
And
didn't
didn't take it
unpack
out.
them. So she scanned it and I got all 3 for $2.99. So I ran back and got some more. I was
I
like, well,
don't
why
blame you.
should I leave those there? And my
That's
brother
right.
said, how you gonna bring all that back? I said, oh, I'm sending this UPS. I always
Mm-hmm.
send a box home so I don't have to put a lot of stuff on the plane. I go to
Mm-hmm.
UPS or wherever and I mail anything, any yarns and stuff I may have bought in Texas. I mail them home.
Girl. And
It's
it's so
not a
weird
good
when I
habit,
went
but
to Texas, probably because I brought my own yarn with me and I never got around doing anything with it. Cause it's a weekend thing and you just want to have some fun. We went for the rodeo just for the
oh,
eating part of it. We didn't see the rodeo. They have
you know what? Just for the eating.
they have an all you can eat and drink at different restaurants in Houston. And it's invite only. And you got to know
Oh,
somebody that knows somebody that knows
know
somebody in
somebody.
order to get in there. And my friend that lives up there, she got us tickets, and it was on. I think they were $80, something like that. I was like, what? And I can
Dang.
eat and drink all I want to all night long. Girl, when I say the food, briskets, wings, um, ribs, what else did they
Wow.
have? And sides. You can just eat and eat and eat. And drinking was top shelf. It wasn't no cheapy crap. They had top shelf liquor. I was like, girl, call us up when you get enough. But
He
then
said,
we got
"Oh
shut
Lord."
down, so we ain't been back since. And when we went was at the beginning of this pandemic, and then we got shut down. But we had a ball that weekend, and the weather wasn't too bad. It was probably in the 40s or 50s or something like that in February. And I got to go and see my I don't know if anybody watch the pet channel, the pet what is it? The
Animal
animal
Planet.
channel. But they have the vet doctors on there,
Mm-hmm.
the vet life, the Dr. Blue and Ross and the other one I can't remember his name. But I told my friend when I was coming, I said, I want to go and see them. So I got to meet Dr. Blue and Dr. Ross. We took pictures and stuff, had a good old time. honey, they big time now. Then they got a second place. They got other veterinarians working for them. I was like, oh, they done moved on up.
I know my sister-in-law, was talking to her, and she was talking about housing and rental prices going up in Austin because so many people are moving there from California. And she was like, tell your California people to stay home. They running up all the prices of everything coming out here because they just built a Tesla plant out there by where they live. She said,
Whoa.
yeah. She said one of my neighbors sold, well, not a neighbor, but a friend of hers sold this house for $500,000. And I said, boy, that's unheard of in Texas, unless it's a mansion. She said, Melanie, it wasn't. She said, but all these people are coming from California and they're used to these prices. And she said, now a 2-bedroom can be like, she said, where it used to be maybe $900. She said, now it's $1,500 for a 2-bedroom apartment. And she said, man, we don't need that. She said, we don't need that here. She said, but all these Californians are coming. She said, the Walmart prices are going up. Everybody's like, they're coming and raising the prices. And I was like, I'm sorry. I don't worry about me coming. You guys get too cold. And the heat, you know, we hot in California. We get hot. So, you know, I'm used to that. But the cold.
And listen, after I found out that Texas is on their own electrical grid, they're not on the government grid or whatever, and they had that freeze that year, all those people, and so sad that that little boy froze to death too. I was like, no, y'all trying to dissent from America any doggone way. No, I ain't got no time.
Yeah, you better have a generator. My cousin that lives,
visit y'all and leave.
Yeah, my cousin he lives near Houston, and I think it's Humble. They just had a tornado a couple of days ago that came through, and I hope I'm not freezing. I think I am.
No, you're not.
Oh, they had a tornado that came through, and they were showing it just knocked down their fence, knocked everything in their pool. But other people, big, gigantic trees on top of their house, ripped off. You know, if it was a 2-story house, you could see inside their house. It just ripped off the side of the house. All kind of craziness. And they're like, now she said, I'm not mad at what happened. They had a shed out there. It did tear that apart.
See, that's one of my fears of my house, because on that side I have the big avocado tree, and on this side I have a big mango tree. And I'm always, when hurricanes are coming, I'm always scared they're gonna get ripped right into my roof.
Every house that had trees by it, the trees were on the house. And neighbors were coming with chainsaws trying to help other neighbors, you know, just start chopping the trees in parts. The roots were, big gigantic holes that the tree left just turning over on top of the house. And it was down inside the house. Like it went through the roof and just you couldn't be living there.
And that mango tree has been here for years. I don't even know how many years it's been here. The avocado tree, I have one avocado tree. It's still standing, but it every now and again it might produce an avocado. But that tree's been here for 27 years because we planted it when my daughter was a baby, and she's 27 now. And I keep telling my lawman, I said, some way, somehow that thing has to be cut down.
Better do it.
But he won't do it because it's near wires. He says, you need to call the city. I said, they come, they cut what they want to cut, and they won't cut anything else.
Yeah, they're not going to do that major cutting that you want, because the same thing is happening with my brother where he lives in Austin. He wants he's got some gigantic trees in the front of his house, and they kind of grow into the wires sometimes, and the city will come and cut the trees back from the wires, and that's it.
They'll give you an ugly cut. Yep, they'll give you an ugly cut. I'm in South Florida. I know where like we have, where I live, Century Village like wraps around my community, and the city will come and cut the trees, and they'll look like you have the root and then you have the leaves. That's what it will look like.
Yes.
They'll cut all the middle of it out. That's what it looks like. It's
I've
like,
seen
that
it.
is a hot mess.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all
not.
right.
My father, when he got remarried, when he moved to Texas, first thing he did, the house they had a house on each side, a tree on each side, and the tree in the front yard. First thing he did was get them cut down. He said, "Nah, I am not having trees messing up my plumbing and messing up, falling on the house when we have some winds or something." He said, "I'm too old for that." My father said, "I'm too old for that. I can't go through that drama
Mm.
right
My
now in my
my
life."
parents, my parents had a huge mango tree in their backyard, but it was far away from the house, so that was never going to be an issue.
Yeah,
But that tree, mangoes were like that big. They were huge. And my
that's
daddy
beautiful.
got somebody to come and cut down the tree because he says, I'm getting too old to take care of this tree and I'm just going to get it cut down. So they got that tree. We were all like, oh no, we're going to miss those mangoes. So, of course, now every time
Mm-mm.
mine blooms a mango, my mom says, you got any mangoes on that tree? Yes, I'll send you some mangoes. I'll send you some avocados. But that is always my fear when a hurricane is coming, if one of these trees are going to end up in my
Yep,
doggone roof.
I've seen
But
it.
I just don't want to cut them back because I love my mangoes and I love my avocados.
But if you have house insurance, then maybe you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, you got to have, if you are brave enough not to have, well, I have to have insurance because of my house is, I'm still paying for the house. But
Mhm.
um there is no way in the world I would live in Florida without some homeowners insurance because these
Yeah.
hurricanes are no joke.
See,
Some people, I don't know if they've gotten insurance since then, but I think at one point my parents had dropped their insurance, but I was like, not me.
I mean, I've seen neighbors when I was living in one house where the trees roots ruined. They kept having problems with their toilet system and water, and then finally the plumber came and he removed the toilet, the entire toilet, and he said, "You see, you can look down in here and see the roots
Mm,
of the trees have grown and intermingled in your pipe." He said, we're gonna have to snatch all this out. You're gonna have to get that tree." And he told him, he said, I work with another guy who will cut the tree down, but you got to kill the roots or they can continue growing for a while. And you're gonna,
mhm.
and I went in there and I looked, they had to take up his entire bathroom floor because the roots they just did a lot of damage. And that tree was old. It was over 30, 40 years old. And he said, so I can report this to the city because the city was saying they didn't want them to cut the trees, even though it's in your own front yard.
Mhm.
Something about it to where the city, even though it's in your front yard, can, they didn't want you cutting the trees because of the look or the aesthetics of the
Yep.
scenery or neighborhood. But he was able to cut it down because he proved that shoot. And he was mad because he said, I feel the city should pay a part of this plumbing bill. And it was
The Century Village had ficus. Now, ficus trees are known for going into the sewers.
okay.
And I kept saying, boy, I hope they cut these things down one day.
Mhm.
And finally they did cut them down, then they replaced them with something. I don't even know what the heck they replaced it with,
Yeah.
but I was just glad they cut the ficus down because I was like, I don't want to have to deal with that issue. You can see the roots are so big. And I had a guy come, he took whatever, some kind of saw thing, and he just went all the way up the side and cut the roots from the ficus tree. But they grow back, they'll attach, I think they attach themselves back together again. But
Yeah.
I didn't have any problem. But I was so happy when I finally saw that they cut them
I
down.
mean, trees are necessary, and I get it. They're very good for the environment. I believe in it, but I wish people would plant them more responsibly,
Right.
especially when they are building these new homes and they're
Hmm.
planting these trees. And a certain tree is going to grow to be enormous, and then all of a sudden it's lifting up the sidewalk.
Yep.
And I've noticed that a lot now. I'm walking and stuff, and you'll trip. Why?
Hmm.
Because the tree's roots have lifted up the sidewalk, and then the city will come and it's like this, and they'll come and put a little patch, like a little like a little patch of tar or whatever, the asphalt,
Mm-hmm.
And it's not leveled off correctly, and you're still tripping.
I know.
But the trees,
Hurricanes
you
are
got to
scary. I
plant them
don't know how
responsibly. It's
you
better
do
to
it.
put a bush.
Well, the hurricanes don't come every year. So, some the years that they do come,
They
because
come.
I've been here so long, I don't get afraid unless I know it's like when Hurricane Andrew came eon years ago.
Mm.
We because I was further away from it. The people in Miami, now that was scary. Hurricane, we had three hurricane in 2004. We had three hurricanes that came back to back. So I ended up having, that's when I had my roof redone. It was Jean, somebody and somebody. I just remember Jean, Charlie, Jean, and somebody. I forgot who it was. But the only reason why hurricanes don't really scare me is because we have so much advance oh, notice of where they're coming, what direction they're coming from, the strength of them. You get all of that way before it actually hits the
Yeah.
area that you're in. So if there's a hurricane that they saying, oh, this is going to be a 4 or 5 and it's going to hit your area, then I'm getting
Yeah.
the hell out of Dodge. I'm going
Yes,
up
I'm
to
getting
Georgia
the
to be with my family.
Yeah.
But we're used to these
Do you
2,
have a
3s.
do you have a basement?
No, no. And I was telling my friend, I said, people ask me about basements, and I tell them all the time, I said, we below sea level, we don't have basements. She's like,
Okay,
oh
I
yeah,
didn't know.
there's
I didn't
places
know.
in that have basements. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, there's places in Miami that have basements. And we went over to one of her friends' house, and she's like, see, do you see they have a basement? Do you see where the air conditioner is? That house has a basement, because right at the level of the grass is a air conditioning unit sticking out. So that house
Oh.
has a basement. I was like, who in their right mind would want a basement in Florida? I said it must flood all of the time.
Maybe they got something special, or it hasn't flooded yet.
Yeah, no, I think it has flooded, because that area, most places in Florida are known for flooding because we're flat landed. So if you get a lot of rain, and especially they have high tide, the places that are closer to the beach, they really get flooding. But I bet you that place has flooded before, because all that water stagnant, and even if it's not a big flood, just when if you get 6 7 days of straight rain, that soil is saturated.
Oh
So
yeah.
where's the water going to go? I was like, that is crazy. When she showed me, because I never even thought that anybody would have a basement in Florida. I was like, we don't have basements in Florida. Naive was I. There are some people with some doggone basements.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I can't imagine. I know, because my house, I have like an incline on my driveway. And there's been several times during the summertime when we get that continuous raining, it'll come halfway up the driveway.
Ooh.
So that's why I always thought nobody would have a basement, because I know how water is in Florida. This is a flat doggone state. The only mountains you see are the where they take the recyclables and the trash. Those are our mountains. That's it. You don't see any other mountains.
We got mountains in California.
Oh, I
If I
know.
would come out of my neighborhood and walk straight up, I'm walking on it. If I want a real workout, yeah, it's a straight incline, and you can feel it in your legs. You can
When I
feel
went
it.
to visit my friend in San Diego,
Oh.
I have never been car sick before until then. I
Ah,
said, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster every time we go somewhere,
wow.
because you're going up and down and up and down. I was like, oh, I cannot, cannot.
Yep.
Yeah, they can keep all that. But I'm
Yeah, I
not,
can see.
the hurricanes really they don't scare. Like I said, because we have so much advance warning about them.
And you know when to leave, and you
Hmm.
leave. Because some people be like,
Hmm.
no, I've never left, and I'll never leave. Like with these fires out here.
Hmm.
Man, if you don't get your butt up on out of here and grab your horses and whoever will come with you, and stop playing. You know,
Girl, I
because what makes
watched,
me angry is when they get themselves in a predicament because they wouldn't leave,
and
and
then
then
they expect somebody else to risk their
and the
lives
poor
to save
firemen
them.
have to risk their lives to come and get you because you wanted to be defiant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you never left. Oh, it's
Mm-hmm.
never come up as far to your house. And then
Mm-hmm.
you got a poor fireman risking his life, sometimes losing his life, to
Mm-hmm.
come and save your stupid tail.
Yep.
Then you got the people that won't leave. Now, I'm not, you know, if you love animals, I get it. People won't leave because they don't have a way to take their animals.
I know.
I'm gonna
I
stay
know.
here because I can't move all my horses.
I
Okay.
was watching something about that fire that they had where it just that area of California, and there was a couple. They had just had I think their baby was like 18 months old or something like that. They took the baby, dropped it off at the in-laws and then they tried to save their horses. And she said one horse would go into the thing,
Trailer.
the transporter trailer, whatever. One would go in, but the other one wouldn't go in. And she told her husband, just let him go. Just let
That's
him go.
right.
And they let them go. And you see people trying to put their dogs in the car and stuff like that. And there was a couple, their son and their daughter. The daughter walked out of the house. I think the husband and wife had left, and she was walking out of the house, and they were trying to find her, and they could not find her. And when they finally found her, they found she had died, and she was in her brother's car. So she got into the car, and I was like, oh man, just oh, I could not, I just cannot imagine
Those
driving
people,
through
I've
that.
seen people wait to the late time, and by the time they try to drive themselves out of the fire, the wheels on the tires melt.
Melt. Yep, they had
You
that.
have to
Oof.
leave when they tell you to leave, whether they are right or wrong. You will still be alive.
But
And
some of the people that got caught, their friends are firemen, and the friends are saying, because some of those fires were like 30 miles away and stuff like that.
yeah,
Oh, you're fine. No, we're okay. We're okay. And then before they know it, the fire is right up on them.
because you know what? You never know about the wind.
Exactly. And that's
You
what
don't
happened. The
know.
wind shifts. Mm-hmm.
The embers, that when you tell me it's 30 miles away or 50, I'm packing up all my important papers. And when you live in those areas, for the most part, those people kind of know what's important to take, and they kind of know what to grab, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the valuables and all that. So they know it's not, and then they rebuild in the same area.
That's what gets me. I'm like, there is no way that I'm going to rebuild in a place that's prone to fires like
Talking
that.
about no one's gonna tell me where to live, but Mother Nature is not gonna dictate to me where to live and all this. Okay, well, you know what? How about the insurance companies notice this and stop giving you money to rebuild in those same areas? Come on, it's a fire hazard. God is trying to tell you something.
Like
Don't
you
get
shouldn't
it
be up there in them doggone mountains. You need to be down there with
thank
some
you.
people.
Or make have it to where you go and clear all the brush.
Mm-hmm. On a
If the
regular
fire
basis,
doesn't
or
have
keep the area wet, where there's some moisture so that the fire
we
can't
can't
get
do that in California, girl. We can't do that. But what they
mm-mm.
can do is get some, what I've seen people do on their property out here when they have all these acres and acres, they go hire somebody, and it's funny with goats.
Mm.
Girl, you can make some money out here if you have a lot of goats. You get
Yeah.
those goats, and they put those goats out there on people's property for a couple days. It'll be flat and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Goats just be tearing it up, and they'll put a fence area around your property if there's no fence. And these people own goats, and that's their
Mm.
living. They go from property to property. Because, like I said, if that fire has fuel,
Yeah.
and people don't want to listen when it says, hey, when they say, hey, you need to come and cut down the tumbleweeds and the brush and all that off your land.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They have
California.
that fire was, I was just like in straight awe. I said, Mother Nature is not playing with this.
It does not play.
Mm-mm.
And those embers can blow, like you said, from a fire. And next thing you know,
Mm-hmm.
there's your
There's
home.
another one. There's another one.
People want to stay
Oof,
behind
everything
and,
gone.
and wet their roofs and everything. Man, if you don't get in that car and get down that damn hill,
Get down it. Serenity said she didn't. Her mom lives in San Diego. Now that's the perfect. But no, it wasn't perfect for me. It was cold. I didn't notice the hills though. You
Oh, it
didn't
can
notice
be
the hills,
cold. It
girl.
can
I
be
was sick of
cold.
them hills. Ooh, maybe my friend lived up on one. I know we had to go
Certain areas.
down and to the highway. And when I went, I had a friend. They got married in where's Paradise Island?
That I've never heard of.
Yeah, you did. I might be calling it the wrong name. Um, okay, what's the city that's close to LAX other than Los Angeles, but like the next?
Pasadena,
Mm-mm,
Ventura,
mm-mm,
not LA. Orange County? Is it on
mm-mm.
Orange County?
Isn't it Paradise Island?
Is it Catalina?
Catalina Island. Catalina. So what's
Catalina.
that city? Long Beach, right?
I don't,
Is that
don't get
Long
me
Beach?
lying. I know where Long Beach is, but I don't know how it is in respect to Catalina. It's been a while.
I think that's where we were. So we get there, and we have to take the ferry over to Catalina Island. We
That
get
can be rough.
we get the guy is driving, and he's got his little app going, trying to find the quickest way to get there. We missed that friggin' ferry. Do you know those people charged us a fee to get on to the next one? I said, that is crazy. I said, I bet you they make so much money doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
was so
do.
done. And it was cold there too.
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
It has
And
to
they
be
got
very,
married in
very hot.
July and it was cold.
Yeah. It's just unpredictable. In the beach areas, you can go to the beach and there'll be 100 at night, but you better make sure you bring you a little jacket or something, because boy, that wind coming off that ocean at night, oh, you will be freezing
Mm-mm.
at the beach if you stay at night. Because we used to go to Venice Beach when it was nice. I don't know what it is now. It got kind of rowdy, but yeah, it did. When it gets rowdy, I stay away. You start letting all these gang members and
That's smart.
people attacking people and stuff. Paradise Island is a show. I
Oh,
thought it
it probably is.
was. You just
It was
talk
so
about
funny.
shows.
Catalina Island.
Atlanta.
Most of the people have golf carts to get around.
Yes, yes, they do.
I was like,
No golf
that's
carts,
real
no
interesting.
cars, golf carts. You
Hmm.
rarely see a car.
And we had to go up the little mountain incline to get to our little rinky dink hotel, and then go back down. And all I kept saying to myself, what was she thinking, Lord? What was she thinking? I know that's their thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
their wedding. But whoo, I was sick of them up and downs.
My friend asked me, she's about to get married again, and she said, if I have a destination wedding, I think it was either going to be Jamaica or the Bahamas or something like that. Would you come? And I said, I'm be real. Nah, I'll still get you a gift, but nah. And it was last year, and I said, when you planning on having it? And she said 2022. I said, I don't think this is going to be over.
Mm-mm.
I really
Mm-mm.
don't.
I don't
And
think it's going to be over in 2023, 2024.
no, I think that by the time I'm gonna retire in 2 years, it might be over. Maybe, like you said, because it'll be 2024 when I retire. Yeah, 2020, and I think we'll probably just be coming out of it. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
if people act
Maybe.
right.
And that's a big maybe.
If people act right, nobody wants
Mm-hmm.
to be told what to do. If we got a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of grown-ups acting like children,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yep.
everybody afraid if I let them tell me to get a vaccination or tell me to wear a mask, they'll take all my rights away. Just
But you
stupid.
wear a seatbelt because the government told you had to wear a seatbelt.
And because you're gonna get a ticket,
Mm-hmm. There's
end
a
up being
speed limit. That's
uninsured.
from the government.
People don't realize how many rules you follow anyway, and they benefit you.
Oh my God. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
I am too, but you know what? Like I said, I'm ready to retire, so I could just stay home like you.
That's right. Chill.
If I could,
So
I
one
would.
of them headhunters called me and says, "Well, I see you're interested in the position I have." I'm like, "What position?" She said something something. She did an initial. I was like, "What is that?" She's like, "Inpatient something." I was like, "No, I work from home. I'm not interested."
No, yeah.
I ain't going
If
to
I
nobody's
can,
hospital unless I'm sick and
yes,
dying. I'm not even
thank
going
you.
if I'm little sick. I'm going because I'm dying. Mm-mm.
The only way I will teach.
Oh, that
Yeah,
volcano. I thought that volcano
East
was
Coast teachers are doing
somewhere
that.
else. I didn't know it was in Hawaii. I knew there was an underground ocean volcano that erupted, but the
Wow.
place that they said, I thought it said it was Tonga or something like that.
Oh wow.
Anywho, maybe that is Hawaii, child. I've only been to Oahu, so
Well, you bet you.
now that is perfect weather. Nobody can hold a candle on Hawaii's weather, not even Florida. That is perfect weather.
Mm-hmm.
Road. I'm so confused. What is she doing now? Okay, row 18, yarn over slip stitch. Oh, okay, it's a different one. So I'm gonna have to read that. So we're gonna put this to the side because now I got to pay some attention to a pattern. At least I got half a panel done. Almost half a panel.
Oh, you're
Oh,
trying to do that sweater. I saw her video. I just went to the part because I wanted to see how she put the zipper in, which she did it the way I thought she would do. How she put her zipper in without sewing, and she did what I thought she would do. You
what'd you
just
do? Because I haven't gotten to that part yet.
so you get a sharp yarn needle, like you. This is a yarn needle, but you get
Mm-hmm.
one with a sharp edge, but with a big eye hole,
Mm-hmm.
and you go through the edge of it where there's fabric on your zipper,
Mm-hmm.
and you go through and you sew up and down, and then you crochet your jacket onto that. That's all you do.
Oh, I'm gonna have to see that.
Yeah, I figured that's how she did it because the double stitch
Oh,
twin,
so what she did, she basically made
an edge.
loops
Yes.
uh, so that you can
But
sew,
she
so you
just
can
went up
crochet
and
into
down,
them.
up, yes, and that's what she did.
Ah,
And because
okay.
it reminded me of something that the double stitch twins did when they made a multi-wear scarf,
Mm-hmm.
and you were able to zip it up to certain areas and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they did that.
Hmm. Yeah, now I'm definitely gonna have to look at that. Retirement is the best. April will be 3 years. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Everybody be retired. I'll still be working.
Yes,
Shoot.
but you know
Mm.
what? You'll be safe at home. Safe. You know what? Mentally and physically, I think it's better for you to be at home than out in an office or, because when I
Mm-hmm.
was teaching from home between classes, I was out walking my neighborhood, getting sun.
Mm-hmm.
My weight had gone down a lot. I was able to go to the restroom when I wanted to.
Yeah.
That's important for teachers because we can't go
Mm-hmm.
to the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
So I was drinking more water because I could go to the bathroom when I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
It
Makes a
was just,
difference.
it
Makes
really
a
makes a difference.
difference.
It makes a difference. A friend of mine is working from home now. She used to be a school counselor, and she got headhunted by a company that helps schools. It's called CCGI. It's a company that helps schools get kids ready for college. And
Mm.
she works from home. She said, "Girl, I love it." She said, "I love it." She said she got paid more, but she said even if I had gotten paid a little less, I would have done it to be
Yeah,
home.
because that little less takes off from the driving and the extra maintenance of your car and all that stuff.
She was driving from, well, at least 30 miles, 35 miles, because she lived in LA and
Ooh.
she was driving to Pomona. So yeah,
And that doggone rush hour
traffic,
traffic in
traffic
California.
every day. She had
Woo.
traffic every day. I think she would have to leave to be there at 8, 6 o'clock at least.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's some real traffic for real.
Always an accident. Never fails.
I was like, you see it on television, but until you actually live it, ooh.
Girl, when I live about, I would say 25 miles away, maybe from where I
Mm-hmm.
work. Before I leave, I make sure I've used the restroom and everything because I don't know if I'm gonna get caught. And
Mm-hmm.
at 53, I have to go often. So I make sure when I get up in the morning, I don't drink any water until I get to work.
Yep.
And I am safe. But if I drink some water, I don't care how much it is, I'm gonna have to pull over. I'm gonna
I'm
have to
just
pull over
thinking
to
about
somebody
something. Does my
gas
friend ever
station.
go to the bathroom when we had the games? I think she does, but I think she does only because we used to take her mom to the game. I don't think Adrienne, did she ever go to the bathroom? I know I did. We drove there. As soon as we got there, I tell her, I said, you know, I got to go to the bathroom.
That's right. That's all
Halftime,
good.
I'm going to the bathroom. Then I'm
That's
going to get
right.
something to eat before we leave. I'm going to the
Going to the bathroom again. That's right. Look, that's a responsible human being. So that if you get caught in traffic or anything, you're not standing there doing the pee pee dance.
bathroom. Like,
You know?
can you hurry up? Can you hurry up? And oh, please, don't want to get caught and somebody have a real bad accident. They blocked off everything. Can you imagine those poor people in Virginia when they had that both those trucks blocking all of the stuff?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's
Just
crazy.
sitting.
Hello, Crystal Divergent Crafter. How are you today? Thank you for
Hello,
joining me.
Crystal.
And I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. You see, Ascilla says she been retired for 3 years.
That's a beautiful thing. I've seen people when they've retired and they'll come back to the job and say hi to us. They look so different. They look younger.
I bet they
I'm
do.
not lying. Their health, everything. They look younger.
Mm-hmm.
They're just different. It's like they've crossed over to another world
Another world.
that we
It's
know
called
nothing about.
it's called peace of mind. Woosah.
No stress. And
That's
that's
what
why
it
I'm
is.
going early, like my father did. I'm going early. My father is the only person out of his group of friends that is still alive. The rest of
Mm,
them worked until their 60s, or mid or late 60s, and they passed away early. But my father's 85 and he went at 55.
mm,
So I think you really got a lot of your retirement years. That's how I want to be. I don't want to retire at 65 and be gone at 70, or retire at 60 and gone before 65, because your body gets broken down from all that stress.
honey, I know mine, but I have
Stress
no
can break
choice.
you down. It can break you down. And
My friend that I met today, she went out at 62, and she's still having to go back to work because she's got properties now. Her mother passed away, so she's got properties that she's got to take care of. And she's like, that little money that you get from Social Security, that's not enough to keep you going and stuff. I said, I know. That's why you got to always have some other kind of income, because definitely Social Security is not going to keep me in the same. Like, I'm not going to go out and buy $100 worth of yarn if I'm only living off of Social Security.
sure
That
enough,
no.
look, I'll
That's
be
why I
doing
started trying to get everything
giveaways.
down.
I'll be entering a bunch of yarn giveaways right now. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I said certain
I gave you a
giveaways
thumbs
that
up.
entail
All
yarn,
right. Okay.
I don't enter them.
Okay. A touch annoyed. I dropped a few stitches on my cow and put too much time in frogging it. Oh no. So did you do it on the Central or the Addy or something?
Uh-uh.
I haven't been back to the job site. No way. You don't want to see it again.
Uh-uh.
That's the only thing
Certain
about my job, is that I've never worked at I've only been there for training. I've never had to work in the office because I was hired to work from home. And I'm telling you, I said I might do 2 days a week after the age of 67, and that's just gonna be my fun money. But 67, I'm gone. I
I
am.
see you. Look, I see you selling your dolls for fun money.
Yes,
That's what
that
I
was my
see.
other fun money. Yes.
I
Because I
see you
said, no, I
selling.
don't want to be stressed out for the rest of my life. This is not fun. I need some fun in my life.
It's always something. You need some laughs and some fun. It helps you live longer.
Oh, the crochet slip stitch ribbing.
Ooh.
I just did that. Oh no.
She said, "Oh no."
Yeah, that's how her ribbing is on this jacket. That's the slip stitch ribbing. And you have I that's why I put my little marker on there so I can know exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I have to really pay attention to when I'm doing it, because if you don't, then you'll end up doing your half double crochets and your ribbing won't be there. Yes, I feel your pain. I feel your pain, girl. Ain't nothing fun about that.
Yep, I know. I get up and in the morning and I just be sitting on the edge of the bed like
Mm-hmm.
and my husband be like, "Are you going to work?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm going. Just get on up."
My job, my real good job before this one, I would bounce out of the bed, go to work, have fun, have a good day. We get together, hang out, do lunches, all kinds of stuff. And then we went from one company bought us. We all hated that company. Then another company bought that company, and we hated that company. And it just started going downhill. So then I
Yeah.
was like, it's time for me to go. I'm done. And then I got a different job, hated that. And then I went to another job, which was cool. I was chill. I used to talk to the guy next to me who didn't work for the company that I work for. We, I guess, shared that office space, but he and I be in there talking about football and stuff.
See, I love the people I work with. I love the people I work with. And that's when I would be coming back to visit them, because
Mm-hmm.
that's why the other teachers come back, because we love each other
Yeah.
and we do love the kids, but
Mm-hmm.
we don't like the lack of discipline. When
Uh,
discipline left, that's when teachers started saying, you know what? Yeah, when the education code changed and it's allowing all this stuff, it used to be no tolerance for drugs and alcohol, and if
mm-hmm.
you hit a teacher you can't come back. Now there's all kind of stipulations. You
Mm-hmm.
can hit a teacher, cuss them out, do all this stuff. Yeah, but
Ooh.
he was
Ooh,
having a
child.
bad day. He was having a bad day. What did you do? That's what they start when they start saying that. Well, what did you do? What do you mean what I did? He came into class late and I said, "You're late. Can you please sit down?" Because they wanted to go talk to their friends first. And I got
Mm-hmm.
one word. What do you mean? What did I do? They said, "Well, you
Mm-mm.
have to understand. He's very stressed because he knew he was late." And then I said, "You know what? Get away from me with that. Get away."
That's
So
crazy.
I do know that that lack of discipline and all this stuff going on has really turned teachers off, because we can no longer teach.
Right. Right.
We have to be psychiatrists, psychologists, mommies, daddies,
And the thing
everything.
is, this is where children learn discipline, period. And if they
Thank you.
can't
Not
be disciplined
anymore.
in school, they certainly won't be disciplined employees. And I hope his mom and dad got a good trust fund for him, or got a
No,
nice
they
work
don't.
for him, because he ain't never going to leave that house.
He gonna
Never.
end up he gonna end up going somewhere, getting a girlfriend pregnant, and they both gonna
Hmm.
drop out, and then they both gonna live in the garage and turn the garage into a home for them. And
Hmm. Hmm.
that's what happens. I'm just sorry. I'm not, the lack of discipline, you know,
Lori's in the
that's
ass.
right.
All right,
That's
Lori.
right.
City said I retired at 55, had enough to live on and buy some extras. I don't spend much, no gas, no clothes, don't eat out, just to stay home and work on my art and no stress. Oh, I feel you, girl. I feel you.
Yay,
When did you
Stella.
sell your loveys? Actually, I didn't sell the loveys. I gave the loveys because my they're not my nieces, but I call them my nieces. They were having babies. So that's where, and I think the other one I donated it. I never sold them. Oh, she says you look beautiful
Oh, thank
tonight.
you, Lori. She said
Thank
we
you,
look
Miss Lori.
good. It's because of Gigi's earrings. She
Yes, my
hooked me up.
earrings.
She hooked me up. She helped me with my ensemble.
I love doing those earrings. I have so much. It's like, oh, I don't have time. I gotta get some. I gotta finish something. But my doll has to get finished. Hey, Angie, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on? Are you working on anything, Lori? But I don't know. I think teachers should be able to teach. Children should be disciplined.
Respectful and mannerful.
Yeah, and all girl down here, these kids are buck wild.
Okay,
They
well, it's like that
fight.
here too.
They physically fight with teachers, and not push a shove, a fight. I'm like,
Yes.
mm-mm,
Bringing
you ain't gonna be.
weapons,
Mm. Yep,
weapons,
mm-hmm.
smoking the weed, coming in. I report you. They talk to you for 5 minutes and send you back to class. And next thing I know, you're selling weed in my class. I just be like, you know, whatever. What am I reporting you for? So that I have to do more paperwork, and for them to tell me that the reason you were selling was because whatever excuse they give. It's like, it's more important that they get money for that ADA, that for them being there, than for them to be educated and have discipline. And it makes it hard on the other students, is what I hate. You end up spending 20 or 30 minutes on that one kid, and the other kids are just sitting there watching interaction, you know.
Teachers love my kids. Teachers tell me my kids are the best behaved and asked how to whoop their ass. That's
Yes,
right.
divergence.
That's right.
Yes. And it's not abuse. There's a way to spank a kid to where they know, they know.
That's right. Because if your parents don't check you,
I'm still alive.
listen,
I'm still alive.
you both. Because to me, a child has to have a little bit of fear of their parents, of their teachers, because they need to know I can only go this far before something bad happens.
It's a healthy fear, though. It's healthy. It's a healthy fear that keeps you,
I'm sorry that what's going on with most of the kids today. The parents are not hands on. I know. And kids are rules about spanking. If you need, please. I feel like these kids are exposed to too much stuff.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
They give them a phone. They don't block them off of the internet. They don't block them off the YouTubes and the Facebooks and they don't block anything. They give them a phone that gives them the access to anything they want. And then they don't check them. My daughter ain't no way the devil if she disrespect the teacher, she know it's gonna be me and her.
Girl, my daughter had her first phone. My daughter's first phone, because I started having problems with the lady that I hired, the daycare, people picking her up on time. Her first phone was a flip phone. It was a flipper.
That's all she needed. That's all she needed.
Because she wasn't gonna be getting on all them internets and all that stuff. She could text.
Crystal says she's still scared of her mom. Listen, I'm 60 and still scared. It's definitely my daddy. Oh,
and I'm 53 and I'm afraid.
Oh, you're in December now? That was way back then. Kids were scared. Now these kids grown parents not home, and they come to school for a safe haven not to learn. That is so true. A lot of them.
It ain't safe. It's not safe at school then, because they're in the wrong place, because they're letting the idiots act up. So now it's no longer safe. We got kids bringing knives, and you bring the gun, I bring the bullets. We've had that scenario, all kind of crazy, girl.
Well, down here in South Florida, after that boy murdered all those people at Parkland, whoo, child. And they've been trying to change things ever since that happened. I said, what needs to be done won't be done, because there's too many people clutching onto their gun rights that they don't feel the need to change it. Then the little boy in Michigan, his mom and daddy knew what he was all about. And
they need to go too. They need to go to jail with him.
I said that's the crazy stuff. That is.
And then people try to say things. oh, they're children. They shouldn't be punished for something that they did at that age forever. Yes, you should.
Because
If
those
you
people
live a
that
life
lost their kids are punished for the rest of their
forever,
lives.
forever, it's a
Please.
rippling effect. When people lose a family member through murder, it
Mm-hmm.
ripples through your family. It changes so many pathways to people's life, and sometimes it makes them take their life.
Mm-hmm.
They can't take the depression. And so I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Like the woman, they just did that operation where they put the pig heart in that man's body.
Yes.
Did you hear
Yes.
about who he was?
Yes. Yes. I said,
I don't
why
blame
are
that
you
woman,
wasting something on somebody that doesn't deserve to live?
because he volunteered to let them do it. It was almost like, they said basically no other hospital, because of his, physical condition, would operate on him. And so he couldn't even get on the list to get a heart
Mm-hmm.
because it was that bad. So these people said, well, hey, we need somebody. Would you do it? And he said, yes.
What does he got
So
to
that's
lose?
why he got it.
Mm-hmm. What does
Yeah.
he have to
It's
lose?
very experimental, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for their family, you know.
It's a mess. It's a mess. The big kids I just came over for fight night. Got to go visit with them before they
For the
go.
gore.
Okay, the gore starts. Okay.
Yes, it's
Pig
a
heart
pig
in
heart,
the yeah,
darling.
because even when I was in nursing school, they always told us that a pig heart was similar to a
Yes,
human heart.
it was the closest thing to a
Yep.
human heart. I'd always heard that they use valves
Mm-hmm.
from pigs' hearts to put
Mm-hmm.
in people's bodies. So
Yep.
now they're just using
Yep.
the entire heart. And if you're gonna die
All
anyway,
right. Good night, Asilla.
bye,
Enjoy
Stella.
your dinner. Yeah, we live in a crazy, crazy world. That's all I gotta say. And there's I always say America's got to be the most angry country in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We fight about stuff that other countries don't even think about. We want
Yeah,
rights for the when the Parisians tear up their country, they tear it up because they want more benefits.
yeah.
That's what they tear up their country for. We tear up our country because we don't want people to have benefits. That's the difference. Oh, this is a crazy country, but
It
it's the
is.
country I know. My friend, she said she's gonna go back. She says she doesn't want to live in America, so she has all that, and she's from the Philippines. She got all that property over there, and that's where she wants to go when it's all said and done. When her and her husband are able to officially retire, then they're gonna go and live in the Philippines. I said,
Mm.
well, at least you got options, because my other friend, she's Scottish. She said she's gonna go back. As she says, I'm going back to the old country. So I said, y'all got options. I said, this is the only option I have.
Sorry, I don't want to go back to the old country because it sounds old. And I'm not gonna lie. I need to be able to go down not far and get my eggs, my milk, my fruits and vegetables. I need to drive to my doctor's office, by at least 20 minutes. Certain things I need around me. I'm spoiled.
I am too. I don't
I
like
don't
all that
want to
traveling.
live, I do have family that live in Texas where it's off the highway into this dirt road. I don't want that. I've
Mm-mm,
I've
mm-mm,
stayed somewhere before for a small amount of time where the roads were dirt roads, and when it
mm-hmm.
rains, man, those roads are mud roads, and you better have a certain type of car tire and drive a certain type of way.
Candace says, "Oh my goodness, the fighting is about every little thing." It sure is. It sure is. Too much indoctrination here of lies from old rich. That is so true. And you know what? And I don't care if you are against it or for abortion. Why does a man 80, 70, 80 years old get to determine what a 20-year-old
You do with
wants
your
to do?
body.
You can't even get it up anymore without Viagra. Why you got to be telling somebody, girl? I'm just
Yeah.
done with it. Done with
Yeah,
it.
that I
Ladies,
agree.
have
Don't be
fun.
telling
Have a
people what
great
they can
night.
do with their body.
Okay, Christina, thank you for joining us. You have a
Good
good night as
night.
well. GGP laughing. You got that right.
Yeah. Telling a woman what she can do with her body.
They have this chokehold on women.
But
You don't see them telling what a man can do with his,
no,
but you
and
can
my thing is,
tell us
but
what
you
we can do
know,
with ours.
you want to tell us what to do with our body, but you don't want to help us protect our body by making some tough laws when it comes to rape. Somebody can rape
Mm-hmm,
someone, get sentenced to 10 or 5 years, do
mm-hmm,
2,
mm-hmm,
and be
mm-hmm.
out. That woman, her life is ruined because maybe she
Forever.
can get over it, maybe she can't. But she will always have a fear. She will always be jumpy. There just it's always going to be there.
And the
I think
worst
you should
part
be in
is
jail for life.
the worst part is if she by some unfortunate chance gets pregnant in Texas,
Oh
she
God.
gonna have to have that baby. That's the sickness.
Yeah,
That's
in
the
Texas, that was
sickness.
crazy. That's why I'm like, but you don't want to protect us like that. But you want to tell us so hard what to do with our bodies, but you don't want to make some laws to
Mm-hmm.
where we're being protected.
Mhm. And you don't
You
wanna
know,
take care of the ones that are here out here starving, can't find a job, or not getting a decent education.
yeah,
No, you don't want to take care of those, but
nope,
you wanna make sure the ones that the woman doesn't wanna carry, you want her to carry it the full term. Please. Anywho,
yeah,
I'm getting off that soapbox because I can get riled
yeah,
up.
yeah.
They are scared of the real power women have. Yes, they are. They are.
Hmm.
And I see you they just got it. Somebody got to check these old men. Somebody got to
Oh, yeah.
you don't want to offer better welfare programs but stop abortion. Yes. They a lot of these states they don't even want Medicaid for these people that, everybody's not born with a silver spoon in their mouths.
No,
Gold, silver, platinum, bronze, none of that.
even a
Some people
plastic
just got
spoon.
plastic and that's all they got. And they go
Yep,
and get it from fast food restaurants because they can't buy it.
yep.
I don't get these doggone, this is America. We are the country that does not take care of its citizens. That's
Nope.
the way I see it. Because the little bit that you give, you want to, oh, we're not going to let these people stay on unemployment because all they're doing is sitting around and buying televisions and all this. I was like, you stupid people, you stupid people. The stuff that they say just boggles my mind. I don't get it. I really, really. I said, none of you have ever been poor.
No.
None of you have ever had to figure out how you're going to feed your children when all you have in your refrigerator is ice cubes. None of you. None of you.
Yeah.
You were born rich, you're going to die rich. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And they
Well,
don't
then
want
it's just
anybody to have them doggone jobs in Congress because those are the best jobs. You get to sit around and determine how you're gonna screw over your constituents on a regular basis, and you
mhm,
get the best health care. You're gonna have benefits for the rest of your life.
your life.
You get a pay raise every year.
Yeah.
Please. Something wrong
Hey,
with
when
that
I
whole
was
system.
when I was young, at one of the schools that I went to, if a young girl became pregnant, she was not allowed to go to the school anymore because she had to go to a continuation school. But at that continuation school was a special class that basically showed you how to be a parent, how to take care of the child, how to do a budget for the household, how to clean, all that stuff. And then they went into, so what you gonna do?
Hmm.
Do you want to go to a vocational school? Do you want to go to a junior college, or do you want to go to a college? Because you are going to graduate probably early because we have you in this system. From there, because you have this child, you need to know what you're going to do. You are an adult now. And so you need to just, do you want to go to nursing school? Do you want to be a beautician? What do you want to be? Because prom and all that stuff, I'm sorry, that's for them. You're a
Hmm.
parent now.
Hmm.
And I thought that was a pretty good,
Hmm.
you know,
It's
system
an eye
because it let
opener
them
because a
know.
lot a lot of young girl and I know I was young and impressionable too. We, I always say because young people, their frontal lobe of their brains have not developed where they can foresee
Yeah.
things, and they haven't lived long enough to be able to foresee things. And
Mhm.
as we always say, you will learn everything I say to you as an adult. As you When you become older, everything
It will
you
come to
will think
pass.
about everything that your parents have said to you, and then you
Yep.
get it. But you have to get there. So your
Yes.
life lessons haven't even been learned yet, but yet and still now you have a child you got to take care of. That's a scary thing.
Hey, I thought that was a good program that they did, and then it became, well, you're shaming them. You're
No, you're not.
shaming them because they got
Reality.
pregnant
It's
and
reality.
blah blah blah, and they're still children, and they need to experience prom and all this stuff. Okay, well, what about that baby?
Mm-mm,
What does that child owe that baby?
mhm,
They
mhm,
owe that baby the best life they can give them, and they need to understand they skipped over that phase in life quickly
mhm,
when they got pregnant. So you have to think about, what do I owe my child?
mhm,
My child is going to be 4 or 5 years old in a minute. 4 and 5 years goes by quick when you're raising a child. Next thing you know, they're
mhm,
talking to you, talking about, hey, mama, what's for dinner?
mhm,
Are
mhm.
you going to be able to cook dinner? Is there going to be anything?
Yep.
You know, they talk to them. They used to talk to the girls about that because a friend of mine got pregnant and she told me about the program. That's why I know. But then her mother said, you know what? I got this. You don't have to be in that program, but you're going back to school. Girl,
Mhm.
her mama stuck it to her. She
Yeah.
said, oh, you're going to have a 3.0 if you want to stay on the basketball team. Her mama was there with the baby on her hip. The mama came to the game, had the baby on her hip. After the basketball game finished, her mama said, here you go. Here's your
Mhm,
baby. No,
mhm.
you don't get to go with the team to Pizza Hut
That's
because
right.
you're a mother now. But
That's
what
right.
you do get to do is come home and do your homework. And she did not have another baby. She got pregnant her freshman year.
Mhm,
Most of the girls that I see where I work, they have two babies after they're
mhm,
pregnant. She didn't have another baby. Her mother made her get a job. She said, you will not get on welfare. She worked at McDonald's.
mm, mm,
And she said, if I watch this baby for you during a time that I plan not to, you will pay me. And
mm,
everybody was
mm.
like, ooh, your mama's hard. Your mama's hard. But she didn't have another baby.
A
She
lesson learned.
graduated with a 3.8 and she went to UCLA and she's a pediatrician. How about that?
That's right. How about that?
How about that? And she said, you know
Chris,
what? There was times that I cried. She said there were times I cried and hated my mother. But in the end, she said my mother made all this
mhm,
possible.
that's right. Crystal, you're right. I haven't seen anybody living big off of $600 a week either because it's impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. All schools need a similar program. They do. They do. Because we had a lady that I used to work with, her daughter got pregnant young too. I think she was 14, 15 years old. She was real young. They had this huge, now mind you, the mama was all mad and stuff, but they had a huge baby shower for her. And we told her, you know what? Y'all celebrating that baby? Celebrate the next one. In a year's time, she was having another one.
Yep.
I said, don't celebrate it. You have the baby, you tell her she needs to take care of this baby. I understand that it's a child, a life being born, but you don't want her to repeat that same thing because now she's gonna end up as an adult with two children that she's gonna have to, because boyfriend 9 times out of 10 gonna be in the wind.
Oh yeah,
He
because
is
it's not
done.
fun
I did my
anymore.
part. I don't have to do this. If you don't take him
Yeah.
to court, then best believe you probably not gonna the girls. Mm-mm. No, no.
Like I said, I can write a book. I could write a TV show on the
Mm,
stories that I saw while working of the girls who got pregnant and what I told them would happen, what did happen, and then the young man ended up dating their best friend because they weren't fun anymore. Because the girl was tired
mm-hmm,
because she was up all night with the baby crying. And her mother said, no, you
mm-hmm,
be up with the baby. And the girl
mm-hmm.
came and told me, Miss Barnett, you don't understand. I'm young too. I'm still a child too. I need my rest. I'm still growing.
Should have thought
Mhm.
about that while you was having sex. What kinds of women do? Because the
Okay.
daddy gonna walk away 9 times out of 10. He is gonna
That's
walk
I've never
away.
seen it. I've never seen it changed in my
Mm,
26 years of teaching. I've never seen it change.
mm. I can't even think of anybody. My friend had her first as a teenager, and her and the child's father, they did finally get married. They've been together for a very, very long time, but it wasn't like um he stayed with her the whole time. They finally
Yeah.
got back together again, but he didn't stay with her the whole time. Honey, I'm just not. Mm-mm. Life is too short. Life is too
Hey,
short.
like I said, I should. And now that the more I talk about the things that I've seen and experienced, I really am. I think I really will.
Yeah, write that novel, girl.
Because there
Give
was
Terry
one young
McMillan a
man.
run for her money.
Hey, there was one man that started having babies in the 7th grade. By the time he
Whoa.
got to our school his sophomore year, he had 4 his sophomore year.
Whoa.
And
Ooh.
then he was getting in trouble because for some reason these girls who knew that he had these babies would be fighting over him. He just knew the right things to say. And
He
then I told
did.
my friend, I said, "Who is this kid?" She said, "Oh, you've not heard about him?" She said, "Girl, he already has 4 babies by different girls." She said, I'm upset because I believe that we need to do something about him, and he's got these babies, and now these girls are fighting. Before he graduated, he had 3 more.
Mm,
He had 3 more. Yeah.
mm,
And I just,
mm, mm.
and we tried to talk to the young girls. We tried. We
I,
tried. But
I just don't understand it. And nothing to, I mean, it's from year to year to year. It's the same thing, different people. Same thing. The circle of life. These
yeah,
girls don't get any smarter just because it's a new generation. It's the same
mm-mm.
thing.
They sure don't get any smarter. I don't. And then there's some of them that will straight out tell you that they want a baby. That's when
I
I get
know.
very, and I'd be like, "Baby, you need some help because you
Mm-hmm.
want a
Because
child
they
for the
don't
wrong."
understand. They don't understand the full effect of raising a child. They see these babies as
No.
dolls. They cute. They pretty. I can dress them up. I can do this. But what about when they get sick? What about when you need to do something and you can't because you have this baby? You going to
Mhm.
put your life on hold because all of a sudden you're a teenage parent?
No.
Because when your friends out having a good time, you home with your baby. Then you're going to start resenting that child because of your decision.
I remember when some of my friends after we graduated had babies like a year after we graduated, and you know, you're now in a different phase.
Hmm.
And we will go out sometimes and stuff. We're in college now, and they would want to go out, and they say, "Oh, I can't go out. Why? I don't have any money for a babysitter." And that's when we had the lines where you could have like a 3-way, like a party line,
Hmm.
and I'd be
Hmm.
quiet. I would be quiet because I know what was coming up next. If everybody could give me $5, then I could pay for a babysitter, and then we could all go out. Well, guess what? We all are going out anyway.
That's right.
You all are not going out.
At home, and they need therapy, not a baby born with a job to love them. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's what
And
I
then,
would
and
always
that's,
say. And I would refer
yep.
them straight to counseling immediately. I said, this girl needs immediate counseling because all they
Hmm.
would talk about is like what you said. Oh, if I had a baby, she would be dressed like this and that. I would do her hair so cute. Oh, my baby would. And I was like,
Hmm.
it's not a doll, honey. That's a living human
Hmm.
being that will get sick on
Yep.
you and keep you up at
Hmm.
night. No, you
And
need a doll.
they all and they have this misconceived notion that this baby is going to love them forever. Do you know how many children don't like their parents? How many children don't love their parents? How many
Yeah.
children sit around and plot about the death of their parents? Please, having a child, just like people that get married because they have a child because they think that's going to keep them together. No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Never works.
If it wasn't working without the child, it certainly isn't going to work with the child. That's just going to add
Uh-huh.
another layer of stress onto whatever you
You're
are
just gonna
going
make that
through.
child miserable. You're gonna make that child
Yep.
miserable. What you gonna do?
You're going to bring misery to the little babies. Little babies didn't ask for that.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel so sorry for babies when I see these little girls walking around campus pregnant, and I feel so sorry for that baby because that poor baby doesn't know what it has coming. I
Mm-mm.
don't either, but it's not gonna be good. And I see these girls walking around with t-shirts that have at the top here, it'll say baby, and it'll be pointing to their stomach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They so proud. Wait till
Yeah,
that
and
first contraction hit.
girl, I've had invitations to baby showers of my students, and I said, "Honey, Miss Barnett, don't do that."
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, girl,
That's
they think,
crazy.
oh yes, like you said, baby showers, big ones too.
Mm-mm.
And they'll be like, "You won't come, and you don't like me." I said, "It has nothing to do with that. I do like you, but it's the situation, and it's inappropriate for me to come to your baby shower. It's very
Mm-mm.
inappropriate."
No, thank you. Mm-mm. I can't. I just can't. And baby showers are so over the top now. I'm like, really? Used to be just the ladies went to the baby showers. Now the spouse or the boyfriend, they come too.
It's co-ed. It's
Yep.
it's co-ed.
I said, whatever. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, I guess I better get off of here so I can go and finish my doll and watch some
Look, you
football.
got me working on another one just because I got up here.
You so fast. You so fast, girl.
I said, well, while I'm sitting here, I might as well start another one, knowing I need to finish the hair on the one I got here looking at me with no eyes.
And you already said you got 15 of them you haven't finished. What you doing? What you doing?
My body.
You got all those bodies that need some clothes on them, some hair on them, some faces.
Bald-headed, bald-headed, faceless, and naked. They all
I had a friend who had her first child at 14 and her son is now in poof in prison. Couldn't be linked. Could it oh my goodness. She couldn't teach him about life. She hadn't lived it yet. Exactly. That is you cannot give
that's
a life lessons and you don't even know the life lessons yourself.
that's it. She just hit it. That should be put
God,
on a t-shirt. You can't teach about a life you have not lived yet.
that's right. That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly why you have parents. Number one, that's exactly why every child should, if you don't go to college, at least get some kind of an education
Yeah,
and
something.
go and enjoy life first and then become a parent. You know, even with the girlfriend, boyfriend, don't get caught. My mom used to tell me all the time, you just love it. You get caught up. You always want to love somebody. You shouldn't fall in love that fast. All this stuff. I know what she means now. But at the
You
time,
always want to love
yeah,
somebody.
yep. But
You
I was
were a
like,
romantic. You probably were
yeah,
romantic. That's what it
because
was.
listen, because I watch the soap operas too much. Because you know, it's everything. Oh, the man's taking her out here. He's doing that. That's a soap opera. That's television. That's the other
Uh,
thing that's wrong
but
with these young kids. They
that's
watch too
Disney.
much of that reality TV.
That is Disney.
They watch which they don't even watch Disney. They watch the housewives shows and
Oh
the
gosh.
basketball wives and all that crap. I said, you got grown behind women, 30, 40 years old fighting? Who does that?
I'm sorry. That's
You
why I
are a
can't watch them.
grown woman. You should not be fighting.
It looks bad on
I saw
women.
a snippet of what's that? Portia they all got into a fight. And first of all, I don't even know what they were fighting about. They just showed the snippet of the fight. I was like, that is ridiculous.
Again?
Straight
Again?
ridiculous.
When they gonna grow up?
I
Again?
see.
I mean, I remember when Portia.
No, this is her. No, this is her and the baby's daddy. Her
She
and the
has a new
baby's
show coming
daddy.
out. Is this her new show?
That's the new show. That's the new show. I was like, oh, honey, that's too much
Not
for me.
enough
That's too
money.
much.
Not
Mm-mm.
enough money for
I say,
me.
like, we have to go through driving class to get licensed. They need to take tests before they go with. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what I said.
Yes.
You
Told
know
my
what I
kids
wanted
to
to
make.
ask you with StreamYard? Is it an app on your computer, or you just go and pull it up? And
Yeah,
because I
you
was
just
gonna
pull it
do it
up.
live.
Yeah, you pull it up. You just type in StreamYard and then you can
Uh-huh.
sign up, and then you'll have it there. And you can
Yeah,
do the
because
free
I was gonna
version.
do it live. Because I may do
Yeah.
it. Well, I need to do a giveaway because I got these. I got to give away because it's January, so I need to give away these calendars. It's a daily calendar, and it's Be Kind Every
Oh.
Day. Daily acts of kindness for 2022. So each day it has a saying, like it says, look for common ground with someone who has conflicting viewpoints. So just little things, little thoughts
Mhm.
for each
Mhm.
day. And I think it's like a little desk calendar, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
So each day when you take it off, it's got a little thought for the day.
Mhm.
So I bought
All
some of
right.
those from Five Below and some other little stuff I want to give away
All right.
for
When
the
you gonna
new
do your
year.
live? Tomorrow?
I'm gonna try to do it. I thought I was gonna try to do it tonight because I don't think anybody else is.
No, probably not.
Yeah, I'll wait and see and look, but I don't think anybody else. I said, let me try to do a StreamYard. I might not get it done right, but yeah, I got some things I bought to celebrate. Look, let me see. I think I got 150 people. I'll celebrate that.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
gonna
Celebrate
celebrate it.
all those little smiles because you got 100, then you get 200.
Mhm.
Then celebrate those little milestones, girl.
Yep, I'm gonna celebrate because, like I said, I have some. Even I went through when I was arranging.
Mhm.
Um, I have some amigurumi books that I don't use, and they're just like new.
Ooh.
So I'll
Ooh.
be bringing some of those up in and saying who wants it, who wants, because some people
Mhm.
don't want that, some people don't.
Yeah.
So I'll
Mhm.
say, tell me, just say yes in the chat if you want it, and I'll put your name in the pot because I have about 5 or 6 books, and some are really cute. They're little dogs or just little simple amigurumi to get you started. I'm not
Mhm.
using them anymore, so I might as well stop hoarding.
That's right.
I'm hoarding.
That's our
And
goal. Stop hoarding. That's why every now and again, y'all be on the lookout. I'll be doing little giveaways of this yarn around here.
that's what I'm gonna start doing too, yarn,
Mhm.
because I don't need any more yarn. But I know
Mhm.
I cannot crochet all this yarn up that I have in this garage. It's ridiculous. I just need to stop.
And there's plenty of people that always say, "Oh, I wish I could get that yarn. Oh, I wish I can get that yarn." So,
I'm
yep.
gonna
Share,
put some
share, share
yarn in a
alike.
bag and do a mystery bag of yarn for a giveaway.
Mhm.
Well, maybe I'll show the yarn so people will know what they're getting. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And giveaway. Take this yarn so I could start, because it's a mound. I put everything
Mhm.
in a clear tub and I labeled it because of this
Mhm.
crochet book. And I labeled
Mhm.
it, and I said, I got too much damn yarn.
Mhm.
Girl, I got 3 large tubs of variegated yarn. 3 large tubs.
Woo!
I didn't know I had that much variegated
And
yarn.
see, my goal is to just have this area of yarn, and that's it. Just
Mhm.
my quote unquote DIY dream box. I don't want yarn here. I don't want yarn there and yarn on the floor, yarn everywhere. This is a funny thing. Remember when I showed my little raven last night?
Yes.
And I sat her over here and I did something and I bumped her and she fell into my little garbage can down here. So I said, oh, I got to get her out of there. And I forgot she was in there. So my niece was here cleaning up for me. And she says,
Mhm.
Auntie, why you throw the dark doll away? I said, I didn't throw her away. I said she fell into the garbage by mistake. I said, no, I did not throw her
Oh,
away. She said, okay, I have the garbage here. I'll take her out. I said, no, I didn't throw my doll away. I said, that's Raven. So I started putting out her little. I said, Raven. She thought I was throwing you away. No, Raven is not. I said she fell into the garbage by mistake.
You would have been looking for
And
that
she had
dog.
like kind of like a little attitude, like she was offended that I would do that.
Yeah. You threw away the dark doll. Don't be throwing away the dark doll. She felt away.
Oh, I thought that was so funny. But yes, go on there, just type in StreamYard, it'll pop up, and then you can do the login. And once you logged in, you just set up your little your live, and it connects to YouTube somehow. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, good. I was going to ask, how do I connect to YouTube? And if someone is subscribed to me and they have the little bell on, it will let them know. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you set it up, you connect it to your YouTube account.
Okay.
And you can set it up to Facebook too, because I did that once and it actually worked. And then after that, I don't know why the Facebook part would not connect again.
Okay.
And then they said, oh, that's YouTube's fault that it won't connect again. And I went through all the steps to reconnect it. It did reconnect for a minute, and then it disconnected again. I said, forget it. I'm just gonna leave it at YouTube.
Okay, so well, if it doesn't work through StreamYard, then I'll try it through regular YouTube.
But it'll work because I've never had any problems with the stream. Once I got it set up, I've never had any, it'll be finicky. That's just from the connections and stuff. But other than that, it works without a problem. I like it. I like it mostly because I can see people.
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage to YouTube. You can't see anybody. And I don't know why YouTube hasn't decided that we're going to have our own streaming thing, because everybody's doing that, but they haven't. But I like it. Angela, happy Saturday, Gigi, Melanie, and everyone. Happy Martin Luther King birthday. Yes, it is. Today will be his birthday. I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all, so I can go and watch a little bit of football, because I know that first game is over. I don't even know who played.
I thought you would be watching football. That's why, or at your luncheon thing. That's why I was shocked you was on.
Well, the games are late. They're late games. So the first one is probably over now. And now the second game is going to be going on, or however many games are going on. I left church and the lady I crochet with inboxed me, and she said, yarn she wants to give me. I said, I'm good. Yarn is my backbone, but no way to slide in to my life again. Nope, to the yarn. I hear you, girl.
Yeah.
What is say her name? It goes to. What is
her say her name to go to? Is she talking about my name or Melanie's Crochet? Because I guess it's not on the.
Oh yeah, your name isn't there. I don't know why.
It's in the Lori Jimerson tapped Melanie. She put at Melanie's Crochet. So if you go into the chat and see Lori Jimerson, Melanie's Crochet with double E's at the end, that's my channel.
All right, so we're gonna look for. Probably gonna try to get on. What time are we gonna do it in a few hours?
Maybe in about an hour, because I'm hungry.
Okay. Well, see, that's good, because you 3 hours behind me. So it's already 7:44 here.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to make sure I'm not, even though I stay up late, but anywho.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for it, because I just saw something popped up that you just uploaded.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I said I did 3 videos last night, and then I did one for last night, one for today, and then I have another one scheduled to come out tomorrow.
Good for you. You know how to stack those bad boys, don't you?
I'm trying to learn. I saw that you could schedule it. I said, okay. And I said it too. I said, look, I'm going to be wearing this black shirt and 3 videos.
That's right.
And yes, I did them all on the same day. Yes, I did.
That's right. Get them out. Knock them out, girl. Okay, so she got it. Melanie, I love your African head wrapping earrings. Thank you. Thank you. The
Thank
earrings are
you.
done by Gigi.
Done by Gigi. She has helped me with my ensemble today. Gigi, the house of Gigi, the crochet queen.
Yes, I love doing those earrings. They are so much fun.
Keep doing them. Keep doing them. I'll keep
I,
buying them because I was looking at all my head wraps. I said, oh, if you got some yellow, I think I got did I get your gold ones? I got the turquoise, this color, and the gray ones.
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any loud, bright colors,
Mm-hmm.
make them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here
All
for
right.
them.
I'll
And
let y'all know.
I think this is like the medium size one.
Yeah.
It's not the largest. So this is a good size because it's
Yeah.
very light. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is good. Hook me
Yeah.
up. Yep. I
All
got a
right.
head wrap of
Thank
many
you. Thank
colors.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I could never get into head wraps. And I just love to see people wear them, but it's just not my thing. Never have been.
Hey, on those hair
I don't
days,
know.
even though I don't have
All right,
much,
ladies. Thank you all for joining me. Yeah, but that gives you something else, that those head wraps. I made you can crochet those too.
I have
You
some
ever
that are
crochet one
crocheted.
for yourself?
Yeah, I have about 5 or
Hmm.
more because
Yeah, I
I
see them.
follow Jeanette's. I follow Jeanette's pattern, so I do. Oh yes, I need.
You
Oh
make
yes,
clip-ons.
make some
No,
wet
hey
ones.
Mary. No, I don't do clip-ons because I just never work with them because I don't do clip-ons. But I know Jeanette DIY Creations, I think she does clip-ons.
Mm-hmm.
I could be mistaken, but I think she does clip-ons because I remember her saying something about it one time. You can check with her though, but no, I don't do clip-ons.
Do you know how to make these earrings with multicolors like red, black, and green?
That's what I'm working on. Remember I said I
Okay.
started working on that?
Yeah.
And
Let
it's
me know when
still
you get that because I have a head wrap that I crocheted that's red, black, and green.
hmm
Or
yeah,
even red or green or black. I can put those earrings with that. It don't matter.
yeah. Because these are the black ones that I did for my friend who has yet to come and
Girl.
get them. And she likes the big ones. So that's black.
Mm-hmm.
And she can wear these big earrings. I can't wear them big like that.
Or do they feel heavy? Do they feel like they're heavy on your finger?
Mm-mm, not at all.
She better come get those earrings.
I think I'm gonna go and hurry up and finish my red, black, and green ones. And now together they feel heavy, but
Yeah, but
separately
separately.
not that much. I'm gonna try them on my ear when I finish the one to see if it's heavy on my ear or not. Because I hate heavy earrings.
I do too. But
And
these
if
are
they're
just so light.
yeah, and if they're too big, they just hit you at that collarbone, and they
Hit your hair.
just hook onto things. I can't stand it.
Got to things.
Okay, she needs to come. Matter of fact, I'm calling her tomorrow. Now she goes to church and she spend all day in church.
Oh, okay. Angela says she loves your earrings and she's gonna be shopping in your Etsy shop.
Well, I need to get
Do
them
you
in
have?
there.
Oh,
I need to get them in there. I haven't put them. They sitting here. Oh, let me show you. I'll show you what I already have. I haven't put them in there. This is a small one, and it's like a peach. Yeah, I think it's a peach color. But these are smaller. I think these are smaller than yours. Let me solo myself. I can never follow this thing.
mhm.
But you can't tell. Well, you can tell now. I think you can tell that it's like a peach color. But they are
Yeah,
small. These
those
are
are cute.
small. Oh,
Tell everybody.
here's some ones. Oh, I totally forgot I even did them.
Well, I want those.
Green, black, and that's the size that you have.
Yeah, I want those.
Okay. And then here's a solid green one. I like.
All right, what size are those?
The same size that you have.
Okay, I want those too. Oh, let me let somebody else, if somebody else doesn't, let me, because I'm just.
And then these are the big red ones. I think you saw these. Those are the red ones. These are large. These are definitely big ones. And then the burgundy ones. I like them. And then I have the large white pair. So those are the ones that I have.
I think
I
I'm gonna
totally
have
forgot
to.
I even made these. They've been sitting there the whole time.
Sitting there.
I totally
Now,
forgot I had them.
see, Lisa Darling says she wants white.
Oh, you do? Okay. Let me see.
Small white.
Okay. She said small?
Yeah, if you look, I'm looking at the chat in my phone. She says,
Okay.
I want white, and then she says small white.
Okay, I see it now. Let me see. Gigi, I love your earrings. Shabby. Okay. I'm just reading that. Thank you.
That's what I was telling you. She said that, yeah.
Okay, okay, white, and she wants some small white ones. Okay. So I'll work on those white ones.
So I want
let me see. Do I have the small ones? I don't know if I have any more small hoops. I gotta check. I'll let you know, Lisa, if I have any small hoops, because these are the small ones. I'll put them up against each other so you can see the difference in the sizes. And that's medium, so that's small, medium, and then of course the large. So you can see the difference in the sizes. So the daddy, the baby, and the mama.
and I have on the medium.
Yes, that's the size she's wearing.
Yeah, I have on the mediums right now.
Okay.
So if you guys want to judge, these are mediums right here. And they're very light.
Okay, Lisa, you said yes, those. Yes, those what?
The size I have on, Lisa, because these are mediums.
Okay. Let me put. Okay, so
anyone else want those? I want the green. I want the red, black, and green.
Okay.
And then you have a red pair.
But they're big hoops.
How big are they? Let me see. But do you think they feel a little heavy or not?
No, they don't feel heavy when I put them on my fingers separately.
I think I'm gonna stick with the.
Like I told you. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pair for myself of the big hoops and put them on, and then I'll let you know.
Okay, so I'll take the green.
We'll both know.
I'll take the green and the red, black, and green. Yeah, I'll take those. And then just text me and tell me how much.
Okay.
Lisa says,
hey to Lisa Darling. Hey, Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina, right?
You on Etsy shop right under what name? Oh, it's Gigi the Crochet Queen, but I don't have my earrings in there right now. If you want one of these pairs, just you want the white ones, I'll make the white ones for you and I'll send you how much. And you can do it that way. Because I haven't put them in Etsy, and it'll take me more time to upload it into Etsy because I haven't even taken pictures. It'll take me more time to upload it than it will to go ahead and just make a picture.
Yeah, it's quicker this way. It's quicker to come online and be like, here, what and let people say what they want. It is. You just sold what? 2, 3 pair?
Yep.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And you don't have to worry about what size the package, how much does it weigh, how much.
Yep, I can just do it on my scale, put it in Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship tells me how much it is, and I'm done.
I need to
All
look
right,
into
ladies.
pirate shipping myself.
Yes, do Pirate Ship too.
Yeah, I remember when Angela was talking about that when she first said it. Yeah,
It'll
she
be
said,
Zelle.
"Okay,
It'll be
so
Zelle, Lisa. If you don't have what's it called?
Cash App."
Cash App. Yeah, yeah. So I will
Yeah.
let you all know. I
You
thank you
know
for your
what?
business.
If you can make some medium-sized white ones like this,
Mm-hmm.
if you have the thing, make me some medium-sized white ones and throw those in too.
Okay,
Because
I
I
can
have
do
a
that.
very nice, oh yeah, I have a nice white head wrap that I could wear with those.
Yours are in the bag.
Hey,
All right, so I'll be doing earrings while I watch the football game.
helping me with
Y'all
my
got me do.
ensemble.
Yes, I'm helping you all with your ensembles.
Yes.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. What you say? Okay, no cash app. Okay, okay, that's fine.
Zelle.
All right, I
Yeah.
will let you know. I'm going to get to work on that now, and I'll be
Mhm.
looking for your live, ma'am, if you go on today.
I'm gonna try it.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Have a good rest of your evening.
Bye,
Stay
everybody.
safe. Keep crocheting. Stay warm for those of y'all that's in that bad storm. And for my girl Renee, deuces. See y'all later.